Figure out how to make it so you can see this.
What is this? Yeah. No. What's happening?
Oh my god. Everything's going wild. Oh.
I clicked something funny. Something super
mute
funny.
My phone.
Uh-oh. Big fail.
Road.
Big fail.
Yep.
It's all right. How do I highlight? There we go.
Go to
Redeem.
Drive.
Successful. You redeemed your gift.
It
Great.
doesn't
What
tell-
was it?
Oh, damn it. That sucks.
Success. You have redeemed your gift.
I think one was a helmet of some sort.
Success. You redeemed your gift. I guess we'll just have to go into the game and find out.
I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. It's oh, baby time with oh, baby and oh, baby.
Yep. They changed in the new version of Minecraft how raids start. Do you remember raids? Did you ever have a raid in Minecraft?
Nope.
No. Before your time? I mean, after your time?
After my time.
Yeah, you used to just kill like the shard bearer, not the shard bearer, the flag bearer guys, you know?
Yep.
And you get a debuff. And then if you went near villagers, it would trigger a raid.
Interesting.
They changed it now, so you have to. They drop a potion that you have to drink to give yourself the debuff to start a raid.
Everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's too difficult."
No, it's more like they wanted to stop the raid farms from working because you could just get the buff, go near a villager, and just like cycle your way around like on a train track. It would kill everybody in the first raid, but you'd still have the buff, and you come back down, and it would start another one, and it was just infinite emeralds and
interesting
totems and all that shit. So pretty lame, but whatever.
Close. I got a master plan markup,
which is what
a spray.
Yeah.
A tungsten disguise.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure I already had.
Double it up.
And a lockbox locket, which is weapon charm. I don't know if I had that one.
Fun. There was 3 codes that I got from that I sent out. I sent those to you, and then I saw that Pockets was playing Destiny, so I was like, here, have this emblem and badge or whatever. And then I had that Hell Let Loose DLC. And we'll see if Mosh actually needs it or not. Excuse me. Oh my god.
All right, what's new? Recurve bow for the light.
Recurve it up, baby.
Recurve bow and a thermal bore?
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Oh, launches a long-range projectile that burrows into structures and uses thermite to collapse them from within, opening up new sightlines.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool. That's 1,600 vers. All right, what do we got? What do we got on the medium? Dual blades, close-range melee weapons.
Is that even viable in that game?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess what's his name uses the hammer or whatever, right?
Yeah. And heavy, we have spear and a winch claw. Launches a chain claw that latches onto objects or contestants, pulling them close to you. Get over here.
Yeah. It's the scorpion maneuver.
A melee weapon with long stabs can be spun over a long area. Sure.
Sounds like weapons in the Elden Ring DLC.
Let's hop into the practice range.
Do it.
I'm going to do it and see what the spear looks like.
Do it, do it, do it.
We hop over to that?
There was some other DLCs that I missed, or codes that I missed, that I was like, oh, damn, I wish I got these. Oh, well.
Yeah, I haven't. I thought I had missed a week of Epic. I was like, oh, no. I missed that one game that I really wanted. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't.
Which one? The Marvels one?
No. It was, oh, yeah, it was Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Did I miss Midnight Suns?
Yeah.
I think I might have. But then I was looking back at the history and it was like, maybe I did get it. I'm not entirely sure. Because, like, I thought it was like Rez or the racing one, the Wipeout style racing.
Oh
one.
yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh yeah,
Oh,
I know who would enjoy.
oh, hello.
Oh, what? It goes third person?
Yeah. How much damage do we do on buildings? Not that much. Hello.
Broke that poster, dude.
That's that does some damage, you know. Hello. Oh, that does a lot of damage to a medium. Or is that a light? I don't know. What's this? Glitch? Bonk. Interesting.
Glitched it up.
Like, we glitched it up.
Hate when that happens.
Why is this guy... Oh, I was like, why does this guy have a hole in him? He doesn't. Oh, that's got some cooldown to it.
Oh, the chain.
Yeah.
Chains.
Oh, I missed. Can I not grab this boy?
You probably can't move those dudes.
Probably. Let me see if I can grab this guy. I can grab him, but that's it.
Colton.
Can't pull him. Colton.
Mikey T's just checking out
The
the
finale.
new weapon in the finals before the podcast.
Since Curb gave me a bunch of
Codes.
I was like, oh, we'll just check out the new weapons. Oh, look at this. Weapon boy.
Ooh, katana. No, wait, that's not a katana.
Oh, we can block. Oh. Let's see how well we can block. Yeah, they're more like forced clearing equipment.
Yeah, it's like a machete.
Oh, so we do. It looks like we do take damage, but we also reflect. That's cool.
Ping, 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 ping.
That's kind of cool.
Already cut his head off. That's just rude.
So rude.
Just rude.
And then what did we have here? The recurve bow. Oh, that's some damage. Okay, so you don't need to
Pull it back all the way.
You don't need to hold for extra damage.
No,
yeah, you do.
I was gonna say it does the same amount no matter what. Get a rapid fire clicker going. Just fire off 12 trillion arrows.
Ah, that only goes so far. Oh, that's the wrong one. Damn it.
Oh, my knee.
There we go.
You gotta cover it up.
It's
still exposed. Ah!
Yeah, yeah, we're back to single camera for today because I left all of the battery stuff at the office, at the shop.
That's okay. We'll allow it.
At the hub, as it were.
The hub?
The hub.
TGH.
The game hub.
Tokyo Game Hub.
Pizza.
Where's Pizza Cat?
In the chat. It's a Pizza Cat.
Welcome in, Pizza Cat. I didn't get the Raging Wolf helm.
Hello.
Maybe I haven't watched enough of an Elden Ring stream.
Oh, maybe.
You would think that if you stream it for like 10 hours or whatever, you would get
yeah, right.
the thing, but I didn't get it.
Oh.
I got the emote, but maybe everyone has the emote.
You only gotta watch for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I streamed it for like a lot more than 5 minutes.
The emote is global.
And you get, if you're doing drops, if you stream it, you get the drops.
That's weird. I wonder why you wouldn't get the emote if you get the drop.
I don't know. It's a cool badge. I like it. Yeah, she couldn't even wait to watch my stream. She had to go watch someone else's stream.
Wow.
All of them. Rude. They're all little tramps tramping around town.
Yeah.
I want more. I'm
more,
a badge
more.
Yeah, I know.
When I'm out collecting badges, I'm a whore.
Yeah. I don't know if those are the original lyrics, but
it's pretty close.
Sung
pretty
to
close.
the tune of.
It's one of those songs.
Yep. That was always in Mad Magazine where there'd be like parody songs and it would just say sung to the tune of, and then there'd be a bunch of lyrics. I have 4 right now. I have 2. I have the Destiny one somehow. And I have the Minecraft one.
You're watching Pockets.
Oh yeah, that might have been it actually.
What is happening?
What's your other one, Peaks Cat?
Yeah, what are your 4? Elden Ring.
Oh, I can look at all her badges.
Oh,
Super
that's
Ultra
cheating.
Combo 2023, Turbo, Twitch Recap, and then GLHF Pledge.
damn it, Jake! Stop being right back. Every time I tune in, be right back.
BRB. Oops.
The Voices one.
Versus is from Street Fighter. Yeah, it is. Go, go. Street Fighter.
Go Street Fighter.
Yep. It's sung to the tune of Go Go Power Rangers.
Oh, I couldn't have guessed.
There you go. Now you know.
I do know now. There is a Power Rangers one?
No. I was.
Did you watch Power Rangers, Peak Scott? Did you see our home? Did you see where we live?
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was filmed downtown. Some
Yeah.
of it.
Downtown, Batch. Or not Batch, Rose Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
If you watch Power Rangers, you should watch it. It's good.
No, it's not.
It's not terrible.
Don't tell me it's good.
It's not terrible.
One of the guys that used to work at the store was an extra in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like one of the crowd people in the
Today's
streets.
boss is an extra.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my sister's an extra
Oh really?
in
what?
in Shogun, the second season.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you see her?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can see her hand. There's a spot she said, you're going to be able to see my hand.
Crazy.
Oh, no, it wasn't Shogun. She is going to be an extra in Shogun, but she's in an extra for something else where it's kind of like a bunch of
Shogun?
Japanese people, but like nowadays times. And then she's like, she either said she wants to be or she's going to be in Shogun the second season.
I used to love that show. Shogun?
No, Power Rangers.
Oh, Power Rangers. There's another movie, a horror movie. I don't know what it's called, but Slinth was like, look at the trailer for this movie, and he sent me to it, and the first clip is just like a overview of Kamloops.
Yeah.
Like it was obviously filmed here. And it's just like, oh, I recognize that whole shot right there. You know, I've been thinking of signing up to be an extra. Do it. Why not?
Yeah, the Power Rangers used the shot from Rose Hill to the city,
Mm-hmm.
just like halfway up Rose Hill Road.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is the pits. This is where we're hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good shot of the city, and then they do a lot of the downtown stuff.
Yeah. If I showed up to be an extra, they would put me in for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it was like medieval.
Yeah.
Like he's
You get
already
that
got the
medieval look.
beard.
He's already got the beard and the,
Get him
and
in
the
there.
look.
Yeah.
We just need to shave his head, and he's good to go.
Yeah. And give him
Bald
contact
bearding.
lenses,
Yeah.
otherwise he'll walk into a wall.
I'm sure you could make out shapes. And
Yeah, I can, but fuck, it's
feel
not
your
good.
way around.
It's not good.
You'd be tripping over all the blacksmithing tools.
Yeah, basically. Hammer my thumb.
Yeah. No sense of where your limbs are in space. What is that? Spatial awareness?
Spatial awareness, that's
No
the one.
spatial awareness for your own body.
When I broke my glasses like a long time ago, I tried to work without just walking around. I couldn't even stay at work. I had to go home. So then I had to go like to like the 1 hour place in the mall and get
Yeah.
glasses.
Wow.
So I was like, I can't do
The
anything.
emergency glasses hut.
Basically.
It's like, I can't see.
And it was
Help me.
it was like 7:00 Friday night or whatever.
Oh,
They
wow.
close at 9 or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, well you can pick these up tomorrow. I'm like, it's an hour. Are you doing anything right now? Like, I'm picking them up tonight.
I
They're
can't,
like-
literally can't see.
They're like, okay, fine. It was like they just wanted to have a nice chill night. At
Chill Friday.
Yeah, and I was like, no, you're making them now. I'm not coming back tomorrow. You're doing it right now.
You're doing your job.
Yeah.
Mr. 1 hour photo glass hut.
Yeah.
People.
So, anyways.
Just the cheapest lenses too, probably.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You don't remember?
No, that was a while ago. That was before these ones here. I need new ones now anyways, so.
Yeah, I do too. You go see Rip.
Where?
Downtown.
Oh, that's where is that where he works
Yeah,
at?
yeah. I can't remember which place he works at, but you can go there.
What does he do?
He sells you glasses.
Oh, I wouldn't buy glasses from them.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
just get the prescription. I'm not buying them at the eye doctor in town. Are you kidding me?
That's expensive.
Yeah, you buy them at like Clearly, and it's like 1/10 the price. I would never buy them in the optometrist.
No, it's so expensive. That's what I gotta do next time.
Oh, totally. But I want to see if I can go to this eye doctor over here at the mall. Because my eye doctor's downtown, but I don't want to go all the way downtown. Just go to this one over here.
Oh, yeah. That's by the CIBC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the place.
Yeah.
I know the place you're thinking about.
I just don't know if you have to like transfer or if it even matters. You just go in.
I don't think it matters. You just go in.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, put your fingers in my eyeballs and tell me if they work.
And then say, no, I don't want any pictures taken of my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And they cost extra money. It's like, I don't need to know that my eyeballs are aging.
Yeah. Please no puffer.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I don't mind that.
I can't do it.
I don't mind that.
I just go, ugh. It's like getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we got to do it again because you moved your head.
Yeah. I've never had a problem with that one. I don't know. How long have you had glasses for?
32 years.
All right. I was going to say, that was about the same as me, too. So I was going to say, I have a little more experience than you.
No, grade 6.
Yeah, I think I had mine earlier than that, but yeah.
They put me in a special class.
Because they thought you were handicapped?
Yeah.
In the head?
In the head,
Because you couldn't read anything?
Couldn't read anything.
He doesn't know how to read. He's in grade 6.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't know how to read.
Well, yeah.
I still don't read good, but, that's other things.
I was whatever. I don't think it was affecting me that way, but it was like when I finally got them, it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I can see the TV all the way back here. Whoa.
Whenever I sign up for things for business now, I put I'm learning disabled.
Oh, really?
Because I am.
Nice.
I have a learning disability.
Cool.
It's called dyslexia and ADHD.
What do you mean? What business? Like for the
Yeah,
store?
anytime I sign up for anything for the business, I'm just like, oh yeah, I am a minority person who is
disabled?
Oh,
like if you're going for a bank loan.
Yeah, bank
It's
loan
like
or
cheater style
or anything.
almost.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not lying.
No, that's true.
I am a minority person with a learning disability.
That's true. It's like free money. Gotta get those grants or whatever.
I know. Yeah. Oh God, we still got to sign up for the BSFRA
Cheat code, exactly. What's the BSFRA?
Oh, there's some kind of Canadian online adoption grant you can get. Get like 10 grand just for online adoption of things. Just spend it all on online advertising.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's just for like getting your website together, getting, adopted to a digital lifestyle.
I see.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of money for that. I applied for TELUS's We Stand With Small People, small business.
Okay.
There's like they have like $200,000 in grants that they're giving out.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, well, we're not open yet, but I'm signing up anyway.
Nice.
Are you learning disabled? Yes.
Put it right on the top of the pile.
Yeah, put me right up there.
Better hope they don't ask for a doctor's note.
Oh, yeah. Damn darkness notes.
Yeah.
They're doing something about that.
Bringing them back?
No, they're trying to get rid of them.
I've never had to get a doctor's note ever.
No, it's because it's the most ridiculous thing ever. Oh, you're sick?
Yeah.
You better go to a doctor and let them tell us that you're sick.
Yeah, I'm colorblind except for that green. Oh my God. This guy over here. This guy. That's all you can see is that green.
It's all you can see.
Well done.
That's
That
hilarious.
was a good one. I bow to you. That was a good one.
Yep, that was real good.
That was like last night on the movie stream. The first movie, or no, sort of both of them were kind of like cult related, and Salty was like, "Oh, I watched this documentary about Waco and it's so crazy and everything, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, Branch Davidians, David Koresh, all that stuff." And then Tank was like, "Oh yeah, Curb's gonna start a start a Golden Girls related cult called the Blanche Davidians." Nice. How did you guys meet? Do you mean me and Mikey T?
Or us in Matador.
Or us and Matador? Yep. I'm assuming she means us two.
That was through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Playing rock band.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. And then us and Matador is through Impulsive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was Guitar Hero, actually, probably.
Yeah, it was probably Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 2.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a killer Wolverine looking down at you. Careful. How long ago?
God.
Well, when did Guitar Hero 2 come out?
Yeah.
2006, 2008? Something like that. Maybe earlier, maybe later.
Guitar Hero 2 was released in 06.
Yeah, so around then. Damn, I wasn't even born yet? Yeah, okay. 18-year-old mom over here.
Yeah, right? That's more
No,
accurate.
I wasn't born yet. Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah.
It was probably Guitar Hero, maybe.
I mean, we probably met before that.
Yeah, probably at something at Dean's house.
Yeah. Or at John McColeman's house
No.
or something. No?
No. I don't know John very much. Barely at all. I did stay at his
That's when I met Dean.
John McColeman?
Yeah. Because he was dating somebody who was at his party.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, man, this guy is the coolest guy I've ever met.
I stayed at John's house in Calgary with Dean and Amanda, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was whatever, slightly annoying, but I mean, I can't blame him. It's his own house, right? So he's a spare bedroom, Dean and Amanda are in, and I'm going to sleep on the couch, but him and his girlfriend wanted to watch a movie, and it's like, whatever, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like dead ass tired, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll watch the movie. I can't really sleep with this movie going on, so.
That's just rude.
I mean,
it's his house.
It's his house, so
But your
whatever.
guests.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
Sometimes you got to make sacrifices for your guests.
I was okay
It's
with
not
it.
the guests who make sacrifices.
It's not even. It's not like I was friends with him or anything. He's kind of like letting me crash on his couch. So I was like, okay, if they're gonna watch this movie,
Yeah.
whatever. I can't say anything about it, so I won't. I'll just be tired tomorrow. No big deal.
Yeah, I actually pulled the name of the girl that Dean was dating that was at his house.
And that was?
It's Melanie Wetmore.
Melanie Wetmore.
I can't believe I remembered that name.
Nice. Yeah. I met Jesse because of D&D with Dean.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, it was probably, just, I don't remember exactly. I remember, like, certain things that we did. Like, I remember going to Jody May's birthday party downtown.
Yeah.
At the, what was that? Bistro 236 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck, that was a long time ago.
Yep. I used to DJ her band dances.
Her band dances?
Yeah.
What's a band dance?
It was like the
Oh,
band.
she's made tea?
No. Like band in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. She was a weird chick.
I had a pretty big crush on her for a
Oh,
long
yeah.
time.
You dodged a huge ass bullet there.
Yeah, maybe.
Guaranteed. She's a colossal bitch. Or maybe that was just when she was with Mike. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know.
Mike's had a good run of choosing them, that's for sure.
Yeah. Sure has. You just gotta stop dating crazy bitches.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't understand. I just remember being like, oh, I can't be around these chicks. Oh my God.
What's strange?
Yeah.
So strange.
Anyways, whatever.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It literally is what it is. Maybe a better think of what I did this week.
Yeah, nothing.
Pretty much just worked.
Work.
Work. I played exactly 5 mobile games.
Really?
Dude, I'll talk about it later. No,
Okay.
I'll talk about it now. I don't want to
Oh,
talk about it
okay.
later. I'm playing a game called Necromerger.
Necro
Because the
merger.
graphics are super cute and everything's timed to the music.
Mm-hmm.
And you just merge things as a necromancer and try and feed the big beast.
Like, what are you merging?
You merge ribs and bones into ribs, ribs into skeletons, skeletons into more powerful skeletons. You know,
Oh.
something like that.
Interesting.
The graphics are really cute. And it's fun merging things and seeing what's next. But you have like a limited amount of space in which to summon things to merge things. And then, you know, they hit you with the old, oh, well, now you're out of energy. Oh my God damn.
Necro merger.
Necromerger.
Necromonger.
You have to feed your big Cthulhu, your little Cthulhu monster to make him a big Cthulhu monster.
Oh, yeah. But you're out of energy.
But you're out of energy, yeah.
No more merging.
It'll probably annoy me sooner than later. And then I'll be like, nope, we're not playing this anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much a mobile game, it sounds like.
Yeah. The only one I consistently play is called, what the heck's it called? Idol Slayer.
Idol Slayer.
Because it's the one that just, it plays itself in the background. And there's
While it
no,
mines Bitcoin
there's
on
no
your phone.
limit. Probably. There's no limit to how long you can idle for.
Oh, yeah.
Like some of those idle games, like, oh, you get 2 hours offline rewards. That's it. No more. Or it's like, oh, your energy's filled up and you don't get anything else now.
Oh, yeah.
But this just keeps going.
Steez, yeah, no kidding, eh? Finally.
Finally, yeah.
As long as they continue to update it.
Yeah.
I think they will.
People seem to like that game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Steez is a 7 days to die enjoyer.
Super 7 days to die enjoyer.
Yeah. I played Clash of Clans because I hate myself. I played it for a brief few months.
And then you were like, nope, that's enough of that.
Pretty much. I shouldn't even say brief few months. It was less than that for sure, but tomorrow is experimental release. I'm gonna be streaming it more than likely. Ooh, baby. Nice. I like the mod that there is for it. God, what's the mod called?
Mod Squad 7?
No, it's not called. I don't know what it's called. It makes all the skills to be like usage based.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, which is apparently the way it was originally in the game, and then they removed it for their book-based leveling system.
Book-based?
Yeah, I think
You
you
have to
read a
read
book
books?
and it'll like give you skill points.
Oh.
Or no, how does it work? You level up and then you just distribute skill points.
I like the practice makes perfect method.
Yeah, that mod is pretty good. That mod is pretty good. I can't remember what it's called though. I saw it on this YouTuber that has the stupidest YouTube channel name. Guns, Nerds, and Steel. He does a lot of 7 Days to Die stuff.
Yeah.
He does a lot of. It's pretty crazy the effort he puts into his videos though, because he has 2 accounts, so he'll have a camera account and his regular account, and he'll like record like the blood moon or whatever he'll do it, but then if he'll have a duplicate backup save. So if something, like if he's adventuring and he finds something cool, he can load it up in the other save and then like film it as like a fly through or something after he's done it in his main game, but he can capture different style of footage.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like a lot of work he does. It's pretty interesting, but
you got to put a lot of work in your YouTube videos these days.
yeah, you do.
If you want to get
I know.
get the fur.
Sucks. Sucks when you have a full-time job.
Yep.
Like a clown.
Just clowning.
Yeah, I hate it.
Clowning with that full-time job.
I know. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's okay. I got one too.
It sucks. Don't want it. Don't need it. I mean, I do need it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Do need it.
I'm pushing hard to get rid of it.
Yeah, you should do it. Totally do it.
I am. It's very difficult though.
Yeah, it is.
I'm thinking 2 years,
Oh, baby.
but it all depends on how much YouTube and I can get in.
Oh, I see.
Because I don't think I'm going to be able to quit until the YouTubes or the social medias are going harder than what they are.
That'll
And that
be
is difficult.
pretty okay at the other job, though.
Hmm?
At the store, it's like nothing's going on. Work on a video, do something else, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I've been taking this PC down there. This PC kind of lives there throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
But, it doesn't have the beef that this PC has.
So beefy.
And then I'm like, well, maybe I should just take this PC down.
Mm-hmm.
But this PC doesn't travel
Mm-hmm.
as well because it's got a lot more breakable components in it.
It's like you need a work one.
I know.
Work.
I need,
work.
I need Starforge to sponsor me a PC.
Those overpriced turds.
Oh, if they give it to me for free.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cause I'm like, hey guys, I like Magic we have a Magic the Gathering store.
Those are all the Artisan. Well, at first it was all like they bought all the Artisan computers
Yep.
when they folded because the guy was an idiot.
Yeah. That's what we'll be. We'll be like, hey man, I'm a creator. You can
And they'll go, there's 30 million of you.
yeah, but we're special.
Oh, okay. Take your $10,000 grant.
Oh yeah, that might be something we can do.
Especially if it's that TELUS one. No, wait, the other one.
Yeah, the digital adoption one. What is happening with all these photos
What photos?
on the the Starforge system?
Oh, I don't know.
Sire, Emmy, and Estefan are all like this in
Oh,
my
yeah.
photos, and Asmund is somebody said something stupid and he's cringing at it.
He probably got a whiff of his own body. That's probably what happened.
And Charlie's just like, looks like he's a little bit stoned.
I don't know if it was Meat Canyon or something, but there was like a video involving Sneeko and Moist Critical,
Uh-huh.
where Sneeko was talking all sorts of shit. Like, I see Charlie, I'll slap him in the face. And then there's like a knock on his door, and they just show Charlie in like the Ring camera view standing outside of his door. He's just, oh. Watch my clips.
I found
What
it.
clips?
I think I see it.
It was Meat Canyon.
Yeah.
It was Meat Canyon. It was so good. Yeah. It looked like Meat Canyon. Oh, that's what Sneeko said. Right. Okay, I thought you were telling me to watch your clips. Oh my god, that's so old. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't realize that was the guy. Crazy. Yeah, that's Sneeko. What it showed us.
This whole chat's going soy boy Hassan, soy boy Charlie, soy boy, soy.
Who is?
His chat in this clip.
Sneeko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got some weights with some cobwebs on it.
Old Sneeko.
Hola, Sneeko. Hola. Hola, Sneeko.
Yep.
He had it coming. He sure did. Best wheel and tire cleaner. Let's find out. Oh, that's going on the list to watch later.
Got way too excited about that.
I am a fan of Project Farm.
Never heard of it.
He just reviews things, puts them head to head against other things.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the torque rating of all of these drills. Here's the torque rating versus price of all of these drills.
Oh, interesting.
A pumpkin spice one? I haven't seen that. Nope. Sneak will get punched.
Pumpkin spice?
Oh, maybe I did see that one. I seem to recall something like that.
The best one is the ice spice one.
Ooh.
The guy's wearing a Apple, what is it called? The VR headset.
Mhm.
And he's supposed to record his son's birthday party or him opening his gifts, but he's also watching like Ice Spice video. It's like so fucking twisted. It's like, Dad, you got me fart spray. Oh my god, Dad. And it's just a video of like in his face is like Ice Spice is twerking his ass right in his face. He's like, yeah, spray it in my face, son. It's like, oh yeah, it's so good. Oh yeah. Dad, this is gross, Dad.
That is gross.
Yeah, I got removed from YouTube.
I should hope so. Did you see Commander Blorpity Blorp Blorp?
Huh? What? Did I see what?
Commander Blorpity Blorp Blorp.
What does that mean?
Or Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Blorp.
What?
It's Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Blorp.
What is that?
It's a magic card.
Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Blorp. Alien advisor guest. What set is that from?
It's from on one of the unsets.
Oh yeah. The XQC one was funny too. This is the state of modern Magic the Gathering, Ed.
Blorpity blorp blorp.
SMH my head. Just need Benelish heroes all day long. That's all you need.
I came out of the storage room and I was like, I saw these cards and I was like, oh my god, those are cool AF.
Oh yeah, what are those from?
Those are just regular Magic cards, but Secret Lair drop.
Oh yeah. Did you see the clip of the kid making fun of XQC in a COD lobby? That was so good. I did not. I don't watch XQC clips. I find them much too annoying.
Yeah, me too. I don't, not a fan.
I want to see it. One of my favorite streamer clips right now is when it was I Show Speed with Lil Nas X. And Lil Nas X is like, why does the chat keep saying we should kiss? He's like, I don't know. And then I Show Speed is like side-eyeing him and stuff like that. And then Lil Nas X is like, I ain't on that gay shit. And he's gay. So it's so funny. Oh my god.
Who?
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you watching the Lil Nas X one?
Oh god, it's so sus.
Which, the Lil Nas X one?
Yeah, that's funny. Hang on, we're gonna full screen it and we'll rewatch it.
Oh yeah, this is it totally. Why do they keep saying kiss, bro? Oh, you want a kiss? Not with that gay shit, bro. Oh, can't hear it? Play it again, says Peaks Cat.
Well,
she wants to hear it.
God damn it, I gotta replay it. I gotta do this.
I love that clip. It's so funny.
Oh, what's happening? Something playing? Something playing right now? Jakey's playing. There we go.
What y'all want us to do? Yeah, chat, what do y'all... I mean, why they keep saying kiss, bro? Oh, you want to kiss? No, I don't want to kiss, bro. You sure? No.
Just a look.
I'm not with that gay shit, bro.
So good.
It's actually hilarious.
Tank, welcome in.
Thank you.
Why do you keep saying we should kiss? Oh, you want to kiss? So funny. Lil Nas X is gay as fuck. Yeah, totally. Rank. Exactly. What's going on, Tansy? We're gonna have the Blanche Davidians starting up. We don't meet in a church. We meet in out on the lanai. That's the first rule of the Blanche Davidians. What you listening to?
Trying to unlearn words we millennials put into our DNA.
Uh-huh. And?
I can't say them.
Oh. It was like things that we said 10 years ago?
Yeah. Like the G word and the R word.
Oh, yeah. Just words, bro.
Well, this comes from Doug. And he says the R word all the time. Like, that's his word.
Oh, yeah?
He said it for so long.
Can't stop, won't stop.
And whenever he's streaming with me, I'm like, dude, you can't say that word.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, ah.
We have to wear wigs of her hairstyle and all buttons must be buttoned all the way up to the top. No. Blanche shows cleavage. She's a slut.
Yep.
She had different men every week. But you have to have shoulder pads.
The big shoulder pads.
Yeah, for sure.
80 shoulder pads, 70 shoulder pads. You got to be able to hand glide off those shoulder
Who's a
pads.
slut? If your ears perk up when you hear the word slut, you might be a slut. Blanche from the Golden Girls.
Blanche.
Yeah. Blanche Devereaux. That's her name.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like a game show. Who's the slut?
Who's the slut? Blanche Devereaux.
Nailed it.
No slut shaming.
No.
I love sluts. She looks like she could suck mad dick. Does she? Fucking pop her dentures right off.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
Super aggressive.
I should do another Golden Girls watch through.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
A to
been a
B?
while. The guap guap.
Guap guap.
That's how it goes. No, now you gotta say the new TikTok meme and trend is the girl that goes, you gotta spit on it. Hawk 2.
Hawk
They're
2?
They're trying to find the Hawk 2 girl, they say.
Oh.
She's gone viral.
The Hawk 2 girl?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was doing an interview and the guy was interviewed her like, what's one of the moves that always works to get a guy in bed or whatever? And she's like, you gotta go Hawk 2 and spit on that thing. Curb, I found you a song. Oh my god. We can have arm guards and shotguns and call them Devereaux Grew.
The Hawk 2 girl joins OnlyFans? You can do it.
No.
Was the Hawk 2 girl fired?
She did not join OnlyFans. We can have armed guards with shotguns and call them Devereaux Grew. Low battery.
Okay.
All right, what's this song?
Why are you low battery?
Oh, Adam Sandler? I've heard this song before. There's a shoddy and state of decay called the Dev Grew. Oh, I didn't get it.
I guess the power. The power bar was turned off.
Ah, that'll do it. We're back.
It's a fake story.
What's a
She
fake
didn't
story?
get fired.
No, of course not. They didn't know who she was.
Who is the Hawk 2 girl?
I think she finally made she didn't even have a TikTok account. I think she finally made one. She's selling hats that say like Hawk 2 2024 or something like that.
I mean, you gotta
Ride the
you gotta get it while the getting's good.
Anyone that becomes famous on TikTok though, they always just do the same thing over and over.
There's a country song by Al Larry Bob.
Yeah. Did you see the Dr. Disrespect allegations? Oh yeah, they're on our outline. But we must prevent escape of our members. Oh, right.
That's not good. It's not good at all.
The country song?
The
about
country
Hawk
Hawk 2 girl? Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's not
It's
good.
not good. It's not good.
I'm with Doc.
You stand with Doc?
And you fist him in the ass.
Hello. That's
I heard he's a 2-time world champion. Why didn't she just say spit and sit? I don't know. She was drunk. He can fist me too. Shit. He's got big hands though. Split you in half.
wow. I went to this Twitter of this Connor dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's aggressive.
Uh-huh.
Cody Connors.
I love it. I love it.
Classic. Definitely getting sued.
No, he didn't say anything.
Well, that's his bio is definitely getting sued. He says definitely getting sued.
Dixon Dallas, good looking.
Former
What is
CPM
this?
explainer at Twitch. Is this?
Is this
guy?
the guy that says I'm riding on his booty cheeks or whatever? I think I know this song.
Oh, that's the tweet from the guy.
And off
who
my
did the
booty
thing.
cheeks, I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside. I kiss him on his neck and then he kisses on my pussy. I know all about that song.
Apparently, you're well versed.
Banger. He should get sued. He didn't say
Pussy banger.
anything though. He just
said
said
words.
a very person that was banned from Twitch was doing this. Okay. He didn't name names.
You sure didn't.
He could have been talking about Johnny Somali. Your favorite. Slander. You didn't name names though.
He said no one made the wrong decision. Fuck him and his boys.
Yeah. Defamation. He didn't name names.
He didn't name names.
It's none of these things.
Yeah, this guy says we need sources and more information. Like, who are you even talking about?
Yeah. People are just assuming it's him.
Yeah. Well, why can't I read the responses?
Which responses?
Everyone's like, come on now, it's Dr. Disrespect. Cody Connors is literally the source. My source is I literally made it up.
Might be true, might be not true. I don't know.
People are like, you want to know the name of the minor who he was sexting? It's like, no, we want to know who.
Well, I've been watching Elden Ring for more than 5 minutes here. I don't have this badge.
Yeah, neither do I.
Source, trust me, bro. Exactly. Maybe I have to use the emote to unlock it. You had to do that with the Minecraft one.
Use it. Unlock it. Let it go. Did you just admit you're protecting a predator?
Wait, where'd you get this pot friend one? Is this a new global emote too? Or is that an old one?
Is that a pot of greed? A jar of greed, as it were? I'm going to Twitch, I must. Who's gonna stop at the stop sign cam? Nobody gonna stop at the stop sign cam.
Who's this girl? I don't even know who this is.
What girl?
TwitchCon hype.
Oh, I don't know. This girl with neck things.
She's vibing.
She is vibing. Streamio chat does not show animated emotes.
No. Yo, what's going on with Fluff? In regards to he's doing a subathon? He's been doing it since Christmas.
Yeah, it's been a long subathon.
He did take 3 weeks off because he went on vacation because he didn't think the subathon was going to last till his vacation. He planned to go to like Europe. So they paused it for his 3 weeks when he was in Europe. Been going on forever. Yeah, it has been. It's been a few people wailing out to keep it going.
Wailing it.
Yeah.
Waylon Johnson.
It's not like longest subathon.
Yeah.
But he's not doing everything on stream though.
No.
It's just running 24/7. Like when he goes to bed, it's not on stream. When he's at the gym, it's not on stream. When he's doing anything except playing something on stream, it's not on stream. So
he's kind of cheating. But, I mean, if that's how he laid out the terms of the subathon.
Yeah. Everyone
he's
knew
not
that's
really.
what it was going to be. So.
Yeah. All right. Should we get this bish rolling?
I just want to see how many hours he's got going right now left. Still 94 hours.
Oh, yeah.
So it gets one sub is 5 minutes. And every dollar is 2 minutes of a dono. And every 100 bits is 2 minutes. And right now he's... Yeah, this FML dead has been like wailing out big time.
Yeah.
He's at 153 gifted subs this month, but I know for a fact he donated at least $100. So... Like someone should write about it and make it go longer. I mean, I don't think it's like how long was Ludwig's one?
I don't know.
His also probably was like a sub is a like 1 minute.
Probably. 31 days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but he did everything on stream.
Everything was on
so
stream.
it's I mean it's totally a different thing. Like I could run my stream 24/7 too and call it a subathon. Just all I need is like one sub a day to run for 24 hours. I don't really like Ludwig. I've never really watched him, so. Or his girlfriend? I mean, I don't really watch either of them. People were getting really pissy about when we talked about the Gamer Awards or Streamer Awards, and I said like, "Oh, pretty strange that Ludwig was in the whatever winners or whatever," and people were like, "Oh, if you knew anything, you would know." Blah blah blah. That it's not a fix, and I was like, I was joking. Can't you tell from the video I was joking? Oh my god. I wasn't insinuating there was something nefarious going on. Serious business with the Streamer Awards that mean absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it looks like he grossed 1.4 mil.
Yeah. I'm friends with Ludwig? Oh shit. Crazy.
And he profited 202,000.
By the Circle of Jerks for the Circle of Jerks. Yes, true.
I watch Ludwig all the time.
Mogul Moves.
Mogul Moves?
Or something like that.
Mogul Mail.
He's on Twitch as Mogul Moves.
Yeah.
Because YouTube was like, yeah, you can stream over there, but you can't be Ludwig. You can be Mogul Moves.
Yeah. Cutie. She's fine. I don't watch her on a regular basis.
I saw they were doing a taste test of something and it was like 8 hours long. It's just like, oh my god. There's only 92,000 watching people watching Kai Sinat. Sad.
Sad Kai. Sad Kai.
What a sad total.
Yep. All right. Let's get the show on the road.
All right, if you want to.
Hey, the recording thing's going now.
Was it not before?
Well, no, because it was on the other scene. I didn't have it on there. So you couldn't turn it on with the thing. But now we're recording. So I will say, hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 177.
Wowee.
That's right. 177 episodes in.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Right.
And I am Mikey T. And of
Mhm.
course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Bonjour.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers. And you are listening to StreamVoid podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
So let's talk about that in-between stuff before we get to the good stuff. And some might say that the in-between stuff is the best part of the stuff.
Maybe.
And some might say it's the worst.
I don't know.
You will let us know in the comments down below.
Nah, they won't.
They sure won't.
For me, I was the same working whatever as usual, but they at the warehouse they actually told me something was coming.
Oh,
which is always a nice surprise. And it was also the frozen stuff that's coming. So, but this time they told I was ahead of time, so we can like get prepared for it, you know?
Yep.
Because usually it's like, oh, this is coming later today. We're getting like 10 skids, so we have to rearrange everything to fit it in, right? So this time I knew ahead of time, so I could get it lined up, right?
Yeah.
But not everything is a one-man job in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Because the skids are heavy. Also, it's slippery.
Yep.
So it's hard to like move stuff around, right?
Can't get traction.
Yeah. But we have a new pallet jack, so that made it a lot easier because the other ones were all fucked up. So I was actually able to move these skids fairly easily.
Nice.
But there was some stuff that I was like, I need help with.
Did you put your cleats on?
No cleats. Just my running shoes. You know?
Yeah.
So I got it all ready, and I was like, I'm going to do this in the afternoon, and then I'll need some help to finish it off, right? And the guy's like, yeah, okay, no problem. We can do it later, right? So I got it all ready, and what it was like, I wanted to move some skids from one freezer to the other and stack some so we take up less space or whatever. So I got it all lined up, so I moved all the skids to the front of the containers and everything. And it's like 2:00. And I called them because I was ready to go, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, this is ready. So like whenever you're ready, like, you know, we can take care of it. It won't take too long. There's just a few things, right? So I'm having lunch right now, but after lunch, I'll come down and we can do it. Okay, fine. So I'm doing other stuff inside, you know? And it's like, okay, now it's 3:00. Okay, now it's 3:30. Okay, now it's 3:45 and I leave in 30 minutes.
Yep.
So, okay, I guess he's not coming to do it. I don't know. So I had to go and like, I had to like move the stuff because like I was ready to go like when he came. So I had like in the freezer was like the pallet jack, but it was blocked in because the idea was like we would do it and then I'd be ready to do what I needed to do with the pallet jack.
Yeah.
So like, well, I can't just leave it in the freezer over the weekend. Like, who knows what that'll do to the pallet jack? Be at minus 20 degrees for like 48 hours straight, right? So I had to rearrange it all and put it back. And then, like, you know, in the midst of that, he calls me. He's like, "Oh, I got tied up. Sorry, we'll have to do it like Monday or whatever." I was like, "Okay, whatever." I wasted my time. No big deal. So, anyways, I put it all back and everything like that. But it was just like, fuck.
This guy.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
And, but it's going to be super easy.
Yeah.
Actually being prepared for it this time. Because every other time, like I said, it's been just like, oh, fuck, now I have to go and quickly move this stuff. And like, it'll end up being put away. But it's like, oh, I got to get this item and I have to climb over this other skid to get to it because it's like in the back and shit.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yes.
Anyways. Yeah, that sucked. What else?
You getting in any office chairs?
We have some gaming chairs.
I know you have gaming chairs, but I don't want racing seats.
No, I mean, not that I know of, but we have like lots of that Amazon shit still.
Yeah, I know. I was in there and I was like, oh, look at these headlights.
Yeah, that's exactly when they told me. They're like, we're getting a trailer load of Amazon like returns or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's going to be all shitty car parts and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like a majority of it is like weirdo car parts.
Yeah.
But then I'll see like, oh, there's like a computer monitor that was returned. And I'll be like, oh. And I'll look at it and be like, oh, it's like 160 hertz. Oh, okay. And then it's like, oh, it's 1080p. Like, oh my God.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah. So far, I don't think that this has been a very good deal, but.
Yeah. You never know.
I mean.
You probably got a lot of skids to go through still.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, let me know if you see any office chairs because I
I
need some office chairs for the office.
Mm-hmm.
The shop.
You're not going to take that one over there?
No. This one stays here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out, but I'm not expecting anything really.
I was looking, and because I went downstairs and I was like, do we just get a couple of these Marvel Avengers?
Oh yeah, the Avengers
gamer chairs.
They're not too good, I don't think.
I just need something to sit on that's not the chairs that we have for the regular tables.
Yeah,
because those make my butt sweat.
Oh god,
and I can't. And they're too low.
So they make your butt sweat. Imagine a fat gamer sitting on them. Oh my god, swass attack.
Yeah, but then we can wipe it off with little stuff because it's vinyl.
Ew, gross. So disgusting, dude.
Yeah, because the tables are a little bit too high for the chairs for me to do typing properly.
Oh yeah,
and the edges of the tables are really sharp. So I they hit my forearms. I'm like trying to type, scratch my arms up. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
What else? I mean, I was in the office doing the regular stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too crazy. I got an email from this company in the States that screwed us over one time with an order.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we haven't had an order from you for a while. Like, what's the deal? And I was just like, well, remember when you screwed us over?
Remember when you completely botched it and cost us a ton of money and we didn't get half of our items?
It wasn't a ton of money, but it was enough to be like, oh, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's a knife company, right? So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I ordered, and they're ordered from their international section.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looked good.
Yeah.
And then they shipped it, and UPS didn't want to clear it because of the knives in it. And rather than like contacting me, they're just like, oh, return it. Because I could have had my broker do it.
Yeah.
And then we would have got most of them through the border. And then I was like, well, why don't you give me a credit for my next order on this money of the shipping? And they're like, well, you need to know what can come into the country and blah, blah. I'm like, I ordered from your fucking international section. Anyways, fuck these guys.
Yeah, exactly. So rude.
It's kind of funny too. I was on TikTok and I keep seeing this. There's this, I don't know why you would ever buy something like this, but there's this TikTok account of a guy selling these knives.
Mm-hmm.
And basically you go like, I want the $100 package. And he like has like these vending machines that he cranks and these little balls come out and you open it up and it'll be like, you get this butterfly knife or whatever.
Yeah.
So you don't even get to choose the knives, right? He just chooses.
It's like a mystery box.
Basically. But then he films him making these boxes and be like, here's the $100 box. I'm looking at them like, that's like $10 worth of knives. Like they're these shitty knives that I would be buying for like $3 each. And he's selling them in this kit for $100. And he puts them in like a tactical box, which is probably worth more than the knives.
Yep.
But he puts the knives in there with no extra padding, closes it, and then picks it up. And I'm just like, the knives would just immediately fall around in the box. Like,
get all dinged up and chipped. No wrapping, no nothing.
And people would be in, I was like, this guy's got a great scam because people are in the comments and like, oh, my order was number 73229. Can you do a video of my order? And people, I saw a few comments where people be like, that was like $3 worth of knives in this order. So yeah, you're right. It was like $3 worth of knives.
People who know.
Oh my God. As soon as I saw the knives, I was like, oh my God, these knives are worth nothing. But people like it, I guess.
I guess so.
Anyways, that was pretty much it for work, I think. Yeah, I didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
It's been pretty boring recently.
Yeah.
Just listening to a lot of YouTube videos about murders, stuff like that. You know?
Yep.
Pretty good.
Classic true crime.
Which did make me think about, like, how, like, I was trying to think, like, in my lifetime, have I ever heard of, like, a kid going missing or being murdered?
Missing and murdered?
Yeah, here.
Here?
Yeah. I've heard of, like, adults going missing and being killed, but, like, you ever heard of a kid being kidnapped?
Not, no.
No.
Only by their parents.
Yeah, but...
It's always the parents.
Even then, I haven't really heard about that too much.
Yeah.
Like, the only young person I could think of would be that Ryan Stutka guy, and then way back in the day, there was Sherry... I can't remember her name. That, like, they found her bike.
Mm-hmm. Ryan was an adult, though.
Yeah, he was like 20 or whatever. But, like, he's just, like, he got lost. He's, like, his body's in the forest somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it's not like he was kidnapped, and it's not like a conspiracy. It's like he was a little intoxicated and, like, went in the bushes to take a piss and then was, like, got turned around and he died of exposure, you know?
Yeah.
So,
It is strange no one's been able to find him yet, but
I mean, yeah, but it's also like,
bear country.
well, that and it's not really that easy to find thing in the forest.
No, it's very difficult, in fact.
So I'm not that surprised.
As a seasoned geocacher,
Yeah.
it's very difficult.
But also, like, you could think, like, you walk through an area, they could have walked like 10 feet away from his body,
Yeah.
and been like, as long as it's not making a smell, you wouldn't
No,
notice
definitely
it.
wouldn't notice
you know?
it.
So
It's just reclaimed by nature.
yep, exactly. Anyways, murder.
Or, death by exposure.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, work.
Mm-hmm.
And it was end of the month on Friday, so it was pretty busy.
Oh yeah.
And I was waiting around for test results to come in for sites, and then it's like 2:30. I'm like, I call the guy up. I can tell he's driving in his van somewhere, and I'm like, well, you're going home. So and then I'm like, hey, where are you guys going to get those test results in from by the end of the day? And then they're like, oh, we didn't test.
Oh really?
And I'm like, what do you mean you didn't test? This site is due. These 4 sites are due today. And like, oh yeah, we didn't test any of them.
So
Like,
do they turn around or they just continue driving home?
They just continue driving.
Wow,
home.
that's cool of them.
The splicer already went home, so
Why wouldn't they test them?
I
Just laziness?
don't know. I think they didn't have enough time throughout the week to test.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is due. It's due
Yeah.
today.
Fun.
And then I gotta have the uncomfortable conversation with my PM, and then her boss calls me as well. And I'm like, oh, great.
Nice.
And then it's like 5 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, well, it's
Bye.
Friday at 5. I guess I'm gonna go home now.
Yep.
Cheers.
Nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do.
Yep.
That's
Fun.
that's the difference between the coast and the interior.
Yeah.
Interior boys,
They'd have it done.
they'd have it done.
Yeah.
Coast boys, no.
Nah, that's all right. That sounds like a problem for someone that's not me.
Well, it's technically my problem because I'm the project manager.
No, I mean, that's what they think.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we gotta do something about this right here.
Mhm.
It's a case of there's not enough manpower down there.
Oh, so they're not even in fear of losing their job?
No, well, there's not enough manpower
What are you going
to
to
do the
Fire me?
specialized jobs,
Yeah.
right?
What are you going to do? Fire me?
There's only one splicer down there shared
Yeah.
between like 3 different projects.
Yeah. He's
So-
like, I'm going home early today. Bye.
That's literally what it was.
Yeah. Cool.
It's literally what it was. And then my PM was like, "Hey, just hire somebody else." I'm like, "It costs $100,000 to outfit a splicer.
Yeah.
100,000, and
Yeah.
that's not exaggerating. That's how much it costs."
Yeah. And they're like, well, maybe hold off on that for now.
Yeah. It's literally how much it costs.
Yeah.
It's wild. The specialized equipment you need for
Oh,
fiber
yeah.
optic splicing.
No kidding. You'd think a splicing sort of company would, need that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
We have tons of equipment, but it's all, separated out for each splicer that we have.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
That sucks.
hopefully everyone's learned their lesson.
No.
No.
Definitely not.
No. Because I was there till 5,
Mhm.
and I'm off at 3. So that's a couple hours overtime
Oh,
for me.
wow.
I had to do a bunch more paperwork because these guys did not get their stuff in. So I had to get different stuff in that I didn't have prepared. And they're like, "Oh, can you get this in then?" I'm like, "Okay, I will do that for you."
Oh, wow. What a good guy.
I know. Well, it's close to $60 an hour when I go overtime.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, that's fine too.
it's close to that.
That's fine too.
I don't think it's quite there. And then the other overtime I do
Uh-huh.
is all at the Game Hub.
Oh.
Oh, big
Sure.
announcement.
Uh-huh.
The Game Hub will be open July 1st.
Oh my God. Canada Day?
Canada Day.
Crazy.
That's going to be our first open day. We're going to be doing a private soft launch party on the 29th.
Oh, baby.
We ordered $26,000 in stock.
Mm.
I think it's 26.
Okay.
Might be a little bit less than that, 25, 24.
Mm-hmm.
And so next week it should be arriving.
Ooh.
And then we got to inventory and put everything into the system.
Oh,
get
baby.
everything in there. We
So-
don't have our singles fully in the system yet.
Oh, no.
And we're still trying to figure out the bugs in the system.
So are you going to pre-load the inventory?
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be my job. I have something to do today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You can add that to my my consulting fee.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty big.
I'll give you all the Benelish heroes you
It's
need.
getting pretty big. Yeah, that's a nice shortcut, you know?
Yeah, I
You just put in what you've ordered, and then if anything doesn't show up, you remove that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You're welcome.
That's good. I wasn't going to go to the shop today, but now I am. Because that's something I can do.
There you go.
I was like, oh, I don't have anything to do until the order arrives. And
Yep.
I'm like, oh, now I do.
Yep.
Yesterday, we're doing a special like shelf tag that has like a QR code on it. You can scan it to learn more about what you're looking at. But I don't have any of the videos done.
Oh.
So I made up all the shelf tags. Everything's tagged that we have right now. But the holders, I'm trying to find like a holder that fits on a wood shelf that's not tacky. Was difficult to find. I found these little, I went to Rootsies by Wamaco.
Oh, wow.
They're down by Desert City there. And I bought these like little clips that have little slots you can put cards in. And then I printed all the tags out, put them all on like a cardboard backing, cut all those up, slam them in there. And then it fits. And I'm like, oh my God, this is taking forever.
Yeah. Did you get a card machine yet? The put in a toonie, crank it, get some cards?
No, we're not going to do that.
Why not?
Because it scratches the hell out of them.
No, but I sent you that video.
I know.
Where you put that little cardboard sleeve around
we
it.
do have an idea of what to do with that, though.
Okay.
We're gonna it's gonna be like just like a stack in a box, and you have to buy like the cards in the line instead of having like the machine.
No thanks. No thank you.
That's
The machine's funner.
It is funner, but yeah, it's gonna be too much of a pain in the ass, I think.
No. I think it would be worth it.
You think so?
Yeah, I see people do it on TikTok all the time. They're always like, I found a magic vending machine. And I gotta buy one. I gotta try it.
We'll put it like somewhere mysterious back by the bathroom.
What, the vending machine?
Yeah.
No, you gotta have it out front because it's like a spur of the moment thing.
Spur of the moment?
It should be like right by the till or the door or something.
Yeah.
It's an impulse.
Impulse buy.
Yeah, man. So, yeah. Anyways.
Yep. I made all of Angry Chime Noises made lanyards.
Oh.
That's
yes.
Serenith.
Yes.
Her new name is Angry Chime Noises.
Yes.
She made lanyards for our name tags, and I made up all the name tags yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I need a more accurate color printer.
Oh, do you?
Because the colors come off kind of muted on it.
Oh, yeah.
But I am using a laser and not an inkjet, so that could be why.
Get them printed at like Staples.
I could probably just go next door and get them printed too, since we're Visual Signs is right there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
But I'm trying to do it for low cost of toner.
What do you think is cheaper, to get them to print it or to buy a new printer?
I'll probably get them to print it. But like these one-off things where I can just like print it instantly, that's pretty handy.
Yeah, down the road.
Down the road. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We got some of our Games Workshop order in.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like, oh man, they give you a lot of promo stuff.
Of course.
There's a bunch of posters where it's like, oh, ask a staff member how to paint. And I'm like, ooh.
Don't ask me that.
We can't put that up. And then there's another poster like, ask a staff member how to play. I'm like, ooh.
Don't do that either.
Can't do that. No.
Yeah.
We don't know how to play.
Yeah.
And we don't have a store army yet.
A store army?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's the learn to play army.
Oh God.
They shipped like a whole thing, like a whole box of like just one Space Marine spurs so that people can learn how to paint on those, put them together and paint.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I hope so. It should cost so much money.
Yeah. It's very expensive. We were looking at some of like the larger models and like there's one that's $200.
Cost?
No.
Retail.
Retail.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. The cost is like probably $100 something.
Yeah. Yep.
I should look up. We were kind of whining about that, how costly they were, but I should look up how much like Gundam models are.
Yeah, I don't know. Gundam model's just a model though. There's no rules or rule books with it or anything.
No.
So it is a little different, but I will not be playing anything from Games Workshop.
It's an expensive hobby to get into.
That's for sure.
It's extremely expensive.
Pay to win.
Pay to win. Oh yeah, there's some larger Gundams that are like $180
Oh yeah,
USD.
it's more like a Gundam statue.
Yeah. Put it together. You put it together. You paint it. It's good.
Yep.
But yeah, so all our stocks should be coming in next week, and it's going to be a madhouse getting everything priced up.
So you'll have your Lorcana and Magic the Gathering stuff.
Lorcana is coming from Montreal, so it might not get in super early. The actually, we got a nice deal. The guy was like, "Oh, I'll give you all these promo packs." Something like a store promo pack. So we have like the first edition like booster boxes. And
Was this just from a dude?
no, from our contact at the distribution warehouse.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty nice. He's going to try and get us all this cool stuff because we're a new store.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe you like the color of the store. I don't know.
Maybe. And you'll have Magic the Gathering.
We will have Magic the Gathering
for opening day.
Yes. We'll have the last 3 sets. Modern Horizons 3, Thunder Junction, and Murder at Karlov's Manor, I think. Something like that. But the new set, we pre-ordered the new set, which is Blumborough. Something Blumborough? Can't remember, but it's all like anthropomorphic mice and stuff fighting anthropomorphic dogs. I can't remember what the hell what it's based off of. Some RPG system, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had time to look into anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the artwork is super cool. It's kind of like Rats of Nim, kind of high fantasy stuff like that.
Interesting.
I'm like, oh man, this is cool. I like this.
Interesting.
I like mice with swords fighting dogs.
Do they still do for Magic the Gathering when you buy a starter deck? Is it random or is it like set?
Set.
Oh, that's
lame.
lame.
All the starter decks are set.
That's lame. I like it when it was random.
I've been watching beta and alpha.
Yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
unlimited starter decks being opened. It's like, oh, it's totally random.
Hell yeah.
You get all 5 colors.
Oh yeah.
And maybe you don't even get a deck you can even play.
No, totally. Yeah, that's the way
it's
I
like,
it.
I've got circle of protection, red, blue, green,
Yeah.
all the circles of protection, and 5 islands and nothing else.
I don't think I ever play. Well, you'd always get a set number of lands, but
Yeah.
the other stuff was the random. Anything that I played Magic wise was always, none of the starter decks were set.
Yeah.
They were all random. Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I started too.
Yeah.
Because I started in Ice Age.
Yeah, that's kind of when I stopped. Was Ice Age.
That's the set I remember, but I know I have a Sol Ring that's unlimited. And I got a ton of unlimited cards.
Well, I don't have them anymore, but I had unlimited cards too, but that was just from trading. I never played unlimited. I started in revised.
I don't think I bought any sealed product until Urza's.
Wow.
It was all just like loose cards here and there.
Crazy.
That's all I could afford, being a child who was poor.
Oh, yeah. I just had whatever, packs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had a box of Fallen Empires. So I had a lot of goblins.
Yeah. The Assassin's Creed crossover is coming.
Uh-huh.
And the alternate art editions from Secret Lair for some of the cards are like, they're Da Vinci's notes inspired.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's all equipment and they're all done like Da Vinci would have done the art for, and they look super cool. I was like, man, these are dope.
Da Vinci is canonically an ally of the Assassins.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you meet him in Assassin's Creed 2 as Ezio.
Yeah.
He's a bit gay. Like legitimately.
Have I played? Maybe I just watched somebody play that part
Assassin's Creed 2?
Assassin's Creed 2, and they got to that area where they were meeting.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 has one of the like most laugh out loud sections in it that made me laugh. Because you have to like rebuild the manor or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're rebuilding it, and then all of a sudden your uncle shows up after you've grown. He's been gone for years. You've grown up, and you don't really recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
And Ezio's looking at him. He's like, "It's me, your Uncle Mario." So,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I laughed pretty hard at that part. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of cool, like just going through some of the cards. We've been alphabetizing everything, and some of the card art is super cool. I showed you the ones that are like 20s early, or maybe even earlier than that, like movie posters.
Yeah.
It's all like hand drawn craziness.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are super cool.
Yeah, it's
They're
interesting.
super cool.
I mean, yeah. Maybe if there's the old midnight launch or something like that, I'd get a whatever.
Just come down for giggles.
Take part in it, but I can't see myself being like, I need to purchase 4 of this to add to my deck. I just can't see myself doing that.
No, you got to be into it.
Maybe I'll get into it, but
you would get into more like a commander style of play where it's like you just need one. Just one of a card. But you need 100 cards in a deck.
Yeah, you still have to buy 100 cards.
Well, you could buy a pre-con.
Yeah.
Pre-constructed and then edit it from there. You might just have to come down and give it a ring and see if it gels with you even anymore.
I mean, I tried to play it online or whatever in the Magic Online, not against people, just the computer or whatever, and it just was like, meh.
I mean, that's what I'm like when I'm playing Magic Online. I'm just like, meh.
I just like the other thing too is that like people that play it they know it all.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know every fucking card, so
neither do I. I don't know. I barely know any of them. All you need to really know is the mechanics.
Yeah. But it's like you're playing against a guy that's got his fucking whole thing decked out and it's all whatever, and it's just like not fun.
Everything's foil.
Well, it's just not, I don't know, it's just fun when it's like an adventure. Like if it was like, oh, we're gonna play like blind, everyone gets, they don't know the cards, but I think the guys that are into it have already like watched all the streams and they've already theory crafted their deck, and it's just like, it's not really fun for me.
We want to do a thing for like one of the pre-releases is on Sunday. You have people who don't necessarily play Magic come in and learn how to play, and then you'd have like a guy at every table who knows the mechanics and stuff, and they can kind of guide you through what you're doing, help you build your deck and whatever.
Yeah,
that's something we want to do to help other people, the accessibility for other people to join in, and then like no one's good, right? Yeah. So you're kind of more on a even playing field.
That could be interesting then.
Yeah. It'll be a good time.
Let me know when you get your Pokemon cards in.
You got it. You gonna buy some Pokemon cards?
Yeah, maybe.
I know a couple people from work who are gonna buy Pokemon cards as well.
Yeah.
They spent last week just cracking boxes. I think they bought 5 boxes.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
It's like, come on.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of boxes.
Couldn't you wait till the store opened, guys?
Yeah, right?
Jesus Christ. Seriously. SMH my head.
Come on, boys.
Come on. They have to buy 10 to make it up to you now.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Give them 10% off. It'll be fine.
Perfect.
For bulk buying boxes.
Nice.
Bulk buy box.
Bulk buy box. BBB.
I think that was it. That's pretty much it. I think I've talked about just about everything.
That's cool.
That we've done. I've been working the store hours. So I get home from work and then I just go to the store and I stay there doing whatever till 8.
Oh yeah.
And then I do the cleanup activities.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning the glass, mopping the floor, sweeping everything up.
Yeah.
Making sure everything's good for the next day.
Nice.
It's been interesting. I think it takes me like an hour to get everything cleaned up.
Yeah.
And then I'm home by 9.
Imagine if it's been in use.
Oh God. It's gonna take even longer.
Yep, exactly. You have
And
to
then-
clean the toilet seat 10 times a day.
Yeah. I get there and I clean the bathroom. And when I leave, I clean the bathroom.
And then you're gonna have to schedule in a midday cleaning.
Midday clean, yeah.
Delousing of the bathroom.
Yeah, whoever's in midday needs to clean the bathroom.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I mean, at a couple of the stores there, nobody cleans the bathroom.
Yeah.
It just gets disgusting. And there's like a trail of black up to the toilet.
Yeah.
And then 2 blips of black on either side. And then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, it smells awful in here.
Yeah.
Who's cleaning this?
Nobody.
Oh, nobody.
Nobody. You don't need to clean it. It's optional.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's gross.
Yes. And yeah, that was it for my week. Really.
Do you have your snacks there yet?
No snacks there yet.
No drinks?
No, we're waiting. The fridge hasn't shown up yet.
July 1st.
I know.
Everyone's going to be parched.
Everyone is going to be parched. The fridge should be showing up next week. Then we got to figure out how to get it behind the counter. Because you can't move the counter.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to lift it straight up.
Straight up and over.
Yep.
We're going to try and move the counter, but yeah. Lift it up and over. It should be on casters, I think. The picture shows casters.
Yeah, maybe. Might have to put them on.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to reach out to our snack guy and be like, all right, it's time to make a deal. Let's get some snacks going.
Let's make a deal. Can I have cheesies?
Yeah, I think so. I think he sells cheesies, all
Okay.
chips and pops
That's
and
all I
energy
need to know.
drinks and beef jerkies and koala cones and all that kind
I
of
just
stuff.
need to know about cheesies.
Yep.
Yep.
Hawkins.
Yeah, we're good then.
Yep.
There's something I can buy.
Very good. But yeah, I think that was it for my week.
Nice.
Yes.
You didn't watch anything.
No, didn't have time to watch a single thing.
Damn.
We watched one episode of Kaiju number 8.
You
Last night,
even
and
watched a
that's it.
thing you're not that I can't even talk about.
I know.
SMH my head.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch Alkalite, though I hear things are going downhill quickly, just from articles and Wiener Boys, of course.
No, that's Wiener Boys. It's stayed the same level of mediocrity throughout.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
But the
And
boys.
then, yeah, didn't get a chance to watch any of the
my
boys.
God.
Or Haunted.
You don't even know what that is.
No, I sure don't.
House of the Dragon.
Oh.
You're not watching that anyways. So it
No,
doesn't
it's
matter.
true.
I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, tell me about
It was good.
it.
I enjoyed it. It's the prequel to the Game of Thrones,
Yes.
season 2,
Yes.
and there's going to be a war between dragons.
Dragon War.
I mean, we already know how it ends
Yes.
because the book's already been written.
I
I've never seen your computer over here turn on a screensaver.
have it set because this is the computer that lives at the shop.
Yeah.
So I have it set to lockdown
Okay.
after 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
So now I got to enter the password to get back in.
How crazy.
So hopefully the stream is still going because it should.
It is. I can see it.
Good.
I can see it.
Yeah, because there's going to be, people around.
Yeah.
There's no lock on the office door or the kitchen door. So
Why not?
I haven't installed it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, House of the Dragon. It was a little brutal.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, they're always brutal with those ones, but
Oh, yeah.
they didn't show it, but they cut off spoilers, child's head in it because they broke into the castle to they wanted to kill the son
Mm-hmm.
basically, but they couldn't find the son they wanted to kill, so they found the
Just a random child.
the grandson, basically, and they cut off his head. But it's also it's kind of how did these guys just walk in? They walked through the throne room with the king there, and there was no guards or anything. It was pretty stupid. But
I guess they weren't expecting assassination.
yeah, but there's always the king's guard around.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was interesting. Anyways, if you never watch Game of Thrones, you'll never watch this. So
Very good. I mean, I've seen a couple episodes of Game of Thrones.
yeah, but you kind of gotta watch it all.
Yeah, I
almost.
think so.
Season 1 of this was good, so far season 2 is fine. Fine, yeah. It's good.
Fine-ish.
It's good.
It's okay.
That's just a few
It's
things
okay, it's
where I just was
entertaining.
why do these guys have to walk around the castle? The king's literally, they can see the king, right there on the throne. He's drunk or whatever, and
Yeah.
with his boys.
Drunk with his boys. Yeah, okay.
And they just walk through the throne room. I mean, they're supposed to be there to catch rats or whatever, but
The rat catchers.
they just walk through the throne room. And the sewer they just go through the sewer right into the hallway by the throne. Anyways.
Yeah, the rat catchers.
Yeah, but the door to the sewer is right by the throne room? I don't know, man.
It's the throne room. It's the golden throne.
No, not that kind of. See, this, I get it now. We're miscommunicating. Not a toilet. It's the Iron Throne.
Oh, no, we're not miscommunicating. I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah. But you should watch, if you're going to watch something, watch The Boys.
Yes.
Acolyte, meh, whatever.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
But The Boys? Oh, yeah.
The boys, the stars have to align. to
Well,
watch The Boys.
I will say, it's not a spoiler, but The Boys is kind of getting to be what happens with any show like this, with the sort of side characters
Mhm.
are no, this season I want more to do.
Yeah.
So then they have to have a side story involves them more.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of stuff about Frenchie and Kamiko
Yeah.
where it's I don't really give a fuck about what's happening with them.
They're kind of my two favorite side characters, so I'm okay with that.
But their story, especially Frenchie's side story, I'm just this is kind of stupid. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like what happened with True Blood near the end, where it was like every side character had their little side story too, and it was like, man, I don't give a fuck about the cook at the restaurant side story. Like seriously. So, yeah. I mean, they are connected to the main story a bit, but it's just like also like, no, no, we don't need it. We don't want
you
it.
like Adventure Time with Frenchie and Kimiko?
It's just kind of, I don't know.
What about Mother's Milk?
Well, his side story was more invested into the main plot.
Yeah, I guess so.
With his,
because that was all first episode.
Yeah. But he had more of his side story in the previous season, which I don't think they were thinking of using into this season. I think it was probably how it just ended up.
Yep, could be. Big sneeze.
Excuse me.
Big
oh
sneeze.
my gosh.
He's done it.
Yeah. Anyways, you should watch it.
Yes, it'll happen.
Yeah,
it'll happen.
Sometime.
Yes. You know what else is going to happen?
No.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod. That's right. That's the only way to support this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues for just as little as $8 a month. You can get access to our pre-show content, our post-show content, our content early.
Yeah.
Early content.
Yeah.
For the main podcast. Yeah. Instead of listening to it on Wednesday, you can listen to it on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Or on Monday morning.
Ooh.
Whatever you want to
do it.
Or anywhere in between that.
Yeah. You should do it.
You should do it. You also get access to our bonus videos, which we have done a couple.
Yep.
And it might become a little bit harder for us to do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just because everything's so busy.
Yes.
So busy. But yes, patreon.com/StreamVoid pod. And big thanks to all our Patreons out there. You guys are helping us keep this thing going.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Let's talk about the big story.
What's the big story?
Nintendo Direct.
Oh, right.
There was a big Nintendo Direct that happened. It was in June, which is this month. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the things. I watched every preview.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You liar.
Every single one.
You did not.
I sure did.
When?
This morning.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Everyone.
Holy crap. I can't believe it.
I usually do. If I have time, I will usually watch every preview.
Oh, wow. You definitely didn't for the Summer Games Fest.
No, I probably didn't have
You
time.
missed nothing. Virtually nothing.
Yeah, if we're going to talk about it and there's a link to it on the thing, I'll watch every preview.
Wow. Well, there was a link to it for the Summer Games Fest.
I did not watch every preview. I may have woken up too late.
That's okay.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to talk about everything they showed off. Well, we might mention it.
Well, I mean, just about 90% of everything they showed off was a JRPG that looked pretty generic.
Yeah. They got Mario and Luigi Brothership, which is kind of like a spin-off / sequel to the Mario and Luigi games, which were like not RPG style. They're kind of like adventure sort of games, but this one looks to be more of an RPG one with RPG battles, but also having the adventuring sort of puzzle solving that the Mario and Luigi games had, which looks kind of interesting. I've never played one of the Mario and Luigi games. I've played the Mario RPG and like Paper Mario and all that stuff, which I enjoy. I don't know. It looked kind of interesting, but I don't really think I would be getting it.
It looked like the most satisfying game you could possibly play.
You think so?
Just with the way they do the action sequences where you're like, all right, pass it to Mario, pass it to Luigi, and then
Yeah.
It looked very satisfying in the way all the inputs and the buttons worked.
It's very timing based. Well, I'm assuming it's timing based. That's kind of the way it is in like Paper Mario, where your attacks, you choose it from a menu, but then it's like Mario's doing his jump attack, so you can just keep hitting the button in the proper timing, and he'll just keep bouncing on enemies' heads for more damage and stuff. So it is kind of keeping with that, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And the graphical style of this game looks quite different from what they would normally do, I feel. It's almost cell shaded.
Yeah.
And the article says that. I'm like, oh yeah, it is almost cell shaded.
Yeah, I mean, Mario games generally kind of have, especially for the characters, are kind of basic flat shaded polygons, basically. This is not photorealistic Mario. Looks like Bob Hoskins. Like, no, thank you. But they technically and whatever always look good with these Mario games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like, well, of course, Nintendo's flagship series,
Yeah.
basically. So they're gonna make it look and perform as best as possible.
Yeah,
So.
it looks like it should be some kind of co-op platforming adventure, but it's not.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it was in those other Mario and Luigi ones.
Yeah.
You just sort of control them both and whatever.
Is it just me?
Mhm.
So I was when I was watching this,
Yeah.
I was listening to everything. I was listening to it on my DJ headphones. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, the announcer, the voiceover sounds like they just recorded in a room.
Oh,
with
I didn't
nothing
notice.
special, and they just sound like there's no.
Like-
Everything sounds hollow.
Like the guy
announcer's
that's in the game, or the guy that's talking about
the guy
it
that's talking about it
for the show.
for the show, or in these previews anyway.
Yeah. It's kind of just a laid back thing they do with the Nintendo Direct. It's
Yeah.
just sort of like, just speak about it.
Yeah,
Don't like get all excited about it. Just say like, oh, the new Mario game is coming. Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. Check out the first footage here.
yeah, but everything the way they have the audio process, it
Mhm.
just sounds hollow.
Yeah, it's possible. I
Yeah.
mean,
Because
They do-
I didn't know. I noticed it watching the next clip here, the Nintendo World Championships. I was like, oh man, it sounds like it's like the 80s. That's great. And then I listened to it on the next video, like, oh, it sounds the same.
I didn't notice it when I was listening to it, but I mean, I was also watching these all at like 1.5 speed.
Yeah,
So the audio wasn't exactly primo.
yeah.
And I have
I
my
thought-
$100 headset rather
Yeah.
than your whatever dollar headset.
That's just $100 headset too.
Yeah.
It's just-
Well, then
it's
I'm
just
gonna
my
blame your
DJ
headset.
headphones. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is it my headphones? But then I like listened to some other videos, and I was like, oh no, these sound great.
Oh, were you watching them embedded in this?
Yeah, embedded in this.
Oh, well, it defaults to like 480p for me anyways. So it
Mm.
might have been low quality audio too.
Let's see what it's defaulting to me for.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't play the audio. Oh yeah, it's 480.
Yeah, that
So,
might have
yeah,
been it.
that
then.
could be it. So the Nintendo World Championship, I'm looking at the stuff that they have in here,
Yeah.
like with all the speed running and stuff, and I'm
Mhm.
like, oh man, some people are just gonna get smoked by like the professional speedrunners who know what they're doing.
Oh,
But then it's like, do the any percent styles work in these games? Like, is the coding the same? Is the hardware is it gonna run similar to actual hardware where you can like do all the glitches and stuff?
yeah, it's hard to say.
Or are people going to find new glitches and stuff because
Yeah.
it is on different hardware and different coding?
Well, I know a lot of them are like, this is kind of like sort of snippets of levels.
Yeah,
So it'll be like, do this section of like Super Mario Brothers or Kirby or whatever, and you have to like kill 2 dudes,
Yeah.
and then that's sort of the end of it.
yeah.
Um,
There is, when I was watching this, I saw that there is a start to finish of Super Mario.
Yes.
Just one shot.
Yeah.
And it was like, came up with 8 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's twice the world record right now. So it's like, is
Yeah.
are the speedrunners like Cosmic and Deviant going to get in there and just absolutely destroy people?
yeah, it's
Do
definitely
frame rules
possible.
exist?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I would assume they're probably emulated.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think yes, they're emulated because a while back Nintendo they didn't get in trouble, but people were like, "Oh, this is a known rip that they did." Like they downloaded a ROM off the internet for one of the things they put on like the eShop
Yeah. That's
because
funny.
it was like it had the header in it of like the Ripper or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that. So
That's funny.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the sort of glitches and stuff work. We're not going to talk about it, but I watched a Carl Jobst video about Castlevania where they figured out a way to do a glitch in it to decrease, like they got a new world record that's like 2 minutes faster.
Oh, wow.
Because they figured out a way to have the game execute code by doing specific things.
Oh, yeah. Some games do that where you put in a specific set of inputs and it maps the memory
Well,
correctly.
this one does that, but you also have to have your other 2 saves have to have specific names as well as how many times you've beaten the game and how many times you've died. And then it executes the code to teleport you from like the end of stage 3 to the ending credits. And you have to like jump up and get hit by a bat and not land on one thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So the buddy streamed it for 12 hours to set up the other saves to have the
Wow.
proper numbers.
Yeah.
And then he did it.
That
So-
stuff is so interesting, the way the memory mapping works, and you can just insert your own code by inputting a certain set of commands and having certain states set. It's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who figures out this stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Huge nerds with a lot of time.
Well, this one was figured out because they knew about if you got hit by the bat and landed on this thing, as you go up the stairs, it crashes every time.
Yeah.
So they figured out, oh, it's trying to load something that doesn't exist, and they looked into it, and it's trying to load a level that doesn't exist. So they figured if they did all this other stuff with the save names and everything, that it would try to load the ending credits. Theoretically,
yeah.
it would load the ending credits. So Buddy did it to get through to the ending credits. So,
and the great thing about this is that when you're trying to figure out that stuff, you can just use a TAS.
Yes.
To set everything up perfectly.
No,
and then someone else can try and replicate it in the real world.
He did it.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways. Fairy Tail 2.
Uh-huh.
Is that an anime?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Does it?
Yeah, the way they were fighting and everything.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
Yeah. I don't know anything about this anime, and this did not make me want to play this game.
Sure didn't.
So I'm gonna be skipping the old Fairy Tail 2. I'm sure anime enjoyers are just splooging all over it.
Probably.
Phantasian Neo Dimension. Do you remember this one?
No.
You don't?
No, never seen it.
You have seen it.
Have I seen it?
Yeah, this was one where you were like, oh yeah, you would love this game to me. But it was only on iPhone.
Oh.
It's like the RPG that looks like miniature style, like the backgrounds look like it's a diorama.
Oh,
and then the characters run around on it. It's from Hironobu Sakaguchi, like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Mr. Final Fantasy, you know?
Mr. Final Fantasy.
So it's finally getting a release on Switch. That's very interesting to me. I'm wondering if it's going to come anywhere else. I would hope so.
Yeah. The main character looks like they're out of Nier Automata.
Oh yeah. All the enemies and everything look like they were straight out of like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like 10 basically. Or actually more like Lost Odyssey, which was what Hironobu Sakaguchi did before he did this.
Yeah.
Well, he did some other things in between, but that was like his last console thing he did, really. So, yeah. I hope this comes to Xbox or something, so I might have to play it on Switch.
You might have to.
Yeah.
You own a Switch.
I do,
so
but I'd rather play it on Xbox. I'd rather play it on Xbox.
Just hook your Xbox controller up to your Switch. It's fine.
Now the Pro controller's fine for the Switch. I'm okay with it.
Lay it out the same.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Switch Sports basketball's coming to Nintendo Sports. All right.
Cheers.
That's cool. They'd have a whole thing on the Direct about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mio. It's not just a water flavor.
Nope.
It's also a game. Memories in Orbit.
This is the only game that piqued any interest in me.
Yeah, this is like Ori.
Yeah.
It's another 3-letter game. Mio, Ori. Difficult platformer, Metroidvania kind of style.
Yep.
Hand-drawn art. Faffing about. Trying to get from somewhere to somewhere else by jumping and avoiding.
And dashing.
And dashing.
Combating. Yep. Pretty classic gameplay loop.
I played Ori. I wasn't in love with it. It was fine.
Why did I stop playing Ori?
Difficulty
ADHD.
level? Oh, ADHD. Fair enough.
Probably.
Disney Illusion Island. I wasn't even familiar with this game.
No, me neither. And they're like, here's an update. I'm like, okay, all right, there was an actual game for this. I mean, we probably talked about it at some point.
I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, this looks, it looks cool.
It's kind of like a platform puzzle mystery. I don't even know what's going on in
With
it.
multiple art styles.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Yeah, I like the look of it for sure.
But other than that, we got Animal Crossing Hello Kitty Edition.
Yep.
Looked like Animal Crossing.
Exactly like Animal Crossing.
With Hello Kitty.
100% Hello Kitty.
I know there's a lot of Hello Kitty enjoyers about.
There sure are.
So this will probably do well, but I don't care about Hello Kitty, so.
No, me neither.
I will not be playing that.
No.
Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. So wacky.
It's so wacky.
I just was like, is this going to actually play well or be good?
Yeah, right? I mean, it looks, the graphics and everything, the art style looks great.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because from when I was a kid and it'd be like, oh, there's a cartoon game coming.
Yeah.
It would just be like, oh, well, that's obviously not going to be good.
Yeah, who's clamoring for Looney Tunes anymore? Like, who's this for?
It's for Warner Brothers.
Who's the target audience?
I mean, yeah, it's Warner Brothers. They're just like, we got to make the Looney Tunes cinematic universe. So let's get them back out there for everybody. I mean, the characters are fairly iconic, I guess.
They definitely are iconic, but like
and they're looking at the Disney dollars. So like,
Disney bucks.
let's get Daffy Duck and crossover with what's this guy's name? Oh, it's
Who?
Daffy. That is Daffy.
Daffy
right?
Duck, yeah.
Crossover with Donald Duck.
Daffy Donald crossover.
Yeah.
Daffy v Donald.
Yeah.
Battle of the century.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's what it needs to be.
What's up, Doc? Um,
Mouse versus rabbit.
yeah. They all have
Wascally Wabbit.
They have big ears. So.
They do.
Is there a human equivalent to Elmer Fudd in the Disney
Oh.
canon?
Uh,
I don't think
Gaston.
so. Gaston. No. That's not an original Disney character. Oh, maybe Gaston is. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know the whole story of Beauty and the Beast. So.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Anyways, I don't know if this would be good. Maybe. I mean, I guess Warner Brothers has been pretty good with their games, except Suicide Squad and Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
and
Those bad?
Multiversus and
Those bad games. I don't know. I've never played them.
Suicide Squad is, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the they were like they're superheroes, but let's give them guns.
Oh.
It's like they wanted it to be a live service game with battle passes and terrible cosmetics and all
Awful.
that shit. It's pretty bad. I actually didn't watch this because I don't give a fuck about Among Us, but
I
they're
mean-
adding a new character. Ooh la la.
No, this is cool as frig.
Is it really?
It is cool as frig.
Why?
They're adding a new guy who turns invisible when he kills people. You just turn invisible for a couple seconds. They added a guy who tracks people, so you can put a tracker on somebody. You can track them around the map.
Okay.
They added a guy who like lets off a huge alarm when he dies.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one more I thought, but I can't remember now.
Okay. So they're kind of switching the game up?
Yeah, switching the game up a little bit because, you know, when you were
3 years
when
too
you-
late.
Yeah. When you play a game like Werewolf or like,
Mhm.
you know, who's the assassin guy, they have different roles that you can play within there.
Yeah.
And so now Among Us is finally adding those kinds of roles inside, which is cool.
Yeah. I didn't watch it because I don't give a fuck about Among Us. I didn't give a fuck about it then, and I don't give a fuck about it now.
Oh, none given, eh?
No.
What about Farmagia, as they pronounce it?
Yeah, this
Farmagia?
it kind of looked like Pokemon crossed with Pikmin,
Yep.
where you're sort of growing little beasties that you control, but it looks like you have like a horde of them.
Yeah.
So it's maybe just the fighting of Pikmin, not the carrying of a battery back to your starship.
Yeah.
But then you're getting your little beastie boys to go fight other enemies, and you can level them up and stuff.
Mhm.
It looked
all right.
It looked interesting, I guess, but I don't think I'm gonna. If it's on Xbox or Game Pass or something, I'll check it out. But
Yeah.
that's about it, really.
Here's the big boy.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong Country Returns
Is this-
HD.
this is the one you were like, I'm getting a Switch.
No.
Oh,
They showed it off and I was like, okay, yeah, it looks good. It
Yeah.
looks like Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
And then the announcer says this. He says there's going to be 80 appealing levels.
80 a Oh, like a banana.
Yeah, like a banana.
They're
It's
appealing.
funny, but it's like if you're not thinking Donkey Kong Country and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, they're appealing.
Yeah,
That they're not
Okay.
exciting. They're just
Yeah.
appealing.
yeah. They gotta
Like,
go for
this-
the punniness.
Yeah, they did. I was like, I didn't even put the pun together when I first watched it, and I was like, this is awful.
Oh yeah. It's just a Wii game, HDized.
Yes, pretty
So
much.
they removed the waggle control, I guess.
I
You can't
guess.
make Donkey Kong. I guess you could with the. I forgot about the
Yeah,
Joy-Cons.
there's waggling in
Yeah.
the Joy-Cons.
God, no, thank you.
You don't want to waggle?
No, no, definitely not. Okay, Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. I heard a few people talking about it that they didn't like the way it looked.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly our friend the Tank and Tiny Pyre Gaming.
Okay.
I thought it was a weird combination, or not as good as some other games that have that sort of similar style going with 3D backgrounds, 2D sprites.
Yeah.
But I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
I've never played Dragon Quest 3, so maybe.
I've never played Dragon Quest any.
Really?
So there you go.
I played Dragon Quest 1 and 4 and 2 and 7. Not very much as 7. I beat 1. I did not beat 2. And I definitely didn't beat 4. So I might be interested in this. I'd love it if it went to the Xbox.
Yes.
That's going to be my common refrain for all of these.
It goes to Xbox. Even the next one.
I haven't scrolled
Next
down
game?
yet far
Oh,
enough,
okay.
but I will in a
Okay, you
minute
will.
and scroll down.
Yeah, go
But
ahead. Do it.
Canonically in order, apparently, Dragon Quest 3 takes place before Dragon Quest 1. So,
Oh,
and
That's
this
why you
is
gotta
coming
play it
out
first.
before Dragon Quest HD Remake 1 and 2. Yeah.
Very good.
So, hopefully Xbox. We'll see.
Yes.
I know Square has been saying they want to do more multi-platform releases because they're doing really bad financially. So we'll see if they actually do it.
And here's the game for you.
Oh
Coming
my
up next.
God.
This is truly a curb game.
Funko Fusion.
Funko Fusion, where you get to play all of your favorite Funko Pops in a game spanning many universes.
Not all of them.
No, many.
Okay.
But all your favorites.
No. My favorite characters or favorite Funko Pops?
Favorite Funko Pops.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't have a favorite Funko Pop.
If someone gifts you this game, will you be forced to play it?
Well, yeah. If I'm gifted any game, I'm forced to play it. I mean, I can see that they have their selection of different franchises they have here, like Voltron, Invincible. It's like Knight Rider, Mummy, Xena the Warrior Princess, The Thing, Scott Pilgrim, The Umbrella Academy, Mikey T33. The gameplay just looked like, ugh. I should have known it would be third person because they got to show off those beautiful Funko designs.
Yep.
I can't believe they're trying another Funko Pop game.
There's already a Funko Pop game?
Well, yeah, they did the Gears of War Funko Pop like game that came out on mobile that they already shit canned because it was just like, who the fuck wants this?
Nobody wants that.
No. Are people still buying Funko Pops?
I think so.
You gonna sell them at the shop?
No.
No, that's too bad. What if
Is
there's
it?
a Funko board game?
If it's
Collectible.
requested, maybe?
Collectible board game.
If it's highly collectible?
Blind buy.
Maybe. Oh,
Disgusting.
very.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Another Switch game.
Yep.
I mean, another Wii game.
It is another Wii game.
Oh, no,
Jazz
wait.
it up.
It's Wii U, actually, I think.
Ooh.
So that's actually a little rarer.
Yeah.
They didn't sell many Wii U's. The new Denpa Man.
This looks like a curb game right here.
It was just like, I don't even know what it is.
It's free to play.
Animal Crossing. Well, it's probably free to pay and play in the same way the other like Nintendo DS free to play games were, where it's like, oh, yeah, you're out of energy now. Do you want to get some more energy?
I mean, that's like a lot of free to play games.
Yeah, but fuck that. I'm not playing it.
You have 4-player co-op with your Denpa Man.
They look like they're wearing Teletubby like cosplay.
Yeah.
It just didn't really, I don't know. If it was maybe not free to play, I could be more interested. Actually, you know what they don't, actually I take it back. They don't look like they're Teletubby cosplay. They look like they're playing Katamari cosplay.
Yeah.
They're dressed
that's
up like
probably more
little
accurate.
Katamari boys.
That's probably more accurate.
Yeah, anyways. This one, I was like, oh, is this a Mikey T one right here? Metal Slug Attack Reloaded?
It's not.
It's a tower defense, though.
But it's
Not? Yeah.
No, it's one of those ones where you just spawn a bunch dudes to pushing. It's a pushing game.
Oh, yeah.
So you have like your tower and the other enemy's tower, and then you spawn dudes to go and fight each other.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
was
it.
like-
And it's on like a timer, and you just spam the button.
Yeah.
And whoever paid the most money to get their army wins.
Yeah. I was like, oh, Metal Slug. And then I was like, oh, Metal Slug. So I like Metal Slug, but I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics look great. It
Yeah.
looks like the standard Metal Slug graphics, and it's all like crazy and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just pushing.
Yeah.
Wave pushing.
No, thank you. Well, Darkest Dungeon is Switch bound.
Amazing. It's good.
I've never played Darkest Dungeon.
It's good.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, it's
A hardcore dungeon crawler.
hardcore stress simulator.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're stressed out. Oh, great. You're freaking out in the back now. Great. Now you're just randomly attacking people.
Yeah.
Great. I'm
Party
gonna
wiped.
die.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, it's on PC, so
Yeah.
this is just for people that want to play it on the go, I guess. I don't
I
know.
guess.
And they don't have a Steam Deck.
Sure got a Steam
Something
Deck.
like that. Some more GBA shit. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Four Swords Adventure, Metroid Zero Mission, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, Perfect Dark.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Perfect Dark is interesting because that's Microsoft.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
they let it happen.
Yes, they sure did.
Very kind of them.
Very kind.
Phantom Brave, The Lost Hero, RPG of some sort. Didn't look too good to me.
Yeah. Kind of.
Anime garbage.
Mm-hmm.
But people like Phantom Brave, so.
And people like anime garbage, so.
Yeah, true.
It's a match made in heaven.
Yep. Our friend Tiny Pyre Gaming is very excited about Marvel vs.
Ooh.
Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Yeah, is this coming to PC?
Yeah.
Good.
It is. What do you mean good?
Might
You're
pick
not
that-
going to play it.
I might pick it up for the store.
And play it on what?
Play it on the fight sticks on the PC.
Oh. I don't like Marvel vs. Capcom, so I won't play it.
There you go.
I've never been a Marvel vs. Capcom enjoyer.
No?
Same thing with the other X-Men Children of the Atom fighting game. I didn't like it either.
Oh.
I tried them in the arcade back in the day. They're too, I don't know, flashy, I guess. I'm just a regular Street Fighter enjoyer. Uh-oh, he's going to combo attack me with a sneeze here.
It's not happening. I lost it.
There's a lot of great memes that came out of Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
Though. Some of my classic fighting game commentary from back in the day that I quote fairly frequently, like Mango Sentinel or Wombo Combo.
Wombo combo!
Yeah.
Wombo combo!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this.
No.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. I mean, it's more Super Mario Party.
Yeah.
You can play up to 20 people online.
Very good. That's a lot of
pretty
people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As long as they don't have like the randomness of the other ones I've played, where it's like, oh, at the end of the game, we'll just give this guy 10 stars. He wins.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hated that.
That's the only way I ever won.
I just don't like that. Like, it's not like it's super competitive, Super
Yeah.
Mario Party, but it's just like, I don't know. Why even try?
Yeah.
You don't have to
Well, you have to
anything.
try because you got to get the minigame star.
No, but if you and at the end of the game, they just give you 10 stars, you win.
But you need to get the minigame star and the land on the red spaces star and the
Yeah,
land
but
on the blue spaces star and
yeah.
spend most money in the shop star.
Yeah.
Those are the extra stars.
Yeah, those are fine. I don't care about those. It's just where they'll be like randomly like, yeah, give this guy 5 stars for nothing. Just like 5-star
When did they
award.
introduce that?
I don't know which one that
doesn't
was
make
on the
any
Wii
sense.
one or something like that. Yeah, it was just like all of a sudden you just lose at the end of the game for nothing.
Nothing. Just
Yeah.
like, and the super random 10-star bonus goes to...
Yeah, pretty much.
Terrible.
Anyways,
That's awful.
actually, this new Zelda game looks kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah. The meme is they made Zelda a girl.
Yeah, they made Zelda a girl.
They made Zelda a
exactly.
girl. What the hell? You play
Exactly.
a girl in Legends of Zelda?
Well, there was in one of the art books they did for I don't know which Zelda game, they had female Link in it.
Oh.
Linkle.
Linkle?
Yeah, her name was
Linklet?
Linkle. It was like concept art or whatever. But yeah, this one is Link is saving Zelda, and as he gets slurped into the, I don't know, X dimension, he shoots an arrow and breaks her out of her crystal cage,
Yep.
and now she has to rescue Link from whatever's
I
taking
like it.
him. But she has the echoes of, or it's I don't remember what the thing is called. She has a little staff that lets her sort of learn how to duplicate stuff, and then
Yeah.
you can use it to like make copies of that around the game world to get past, problems,
Obstacles. Yeah.
obstacles,
It's just
whatever.
called the Tri-Rod.
Okay. And yeah, she'll be like learn how to make a box so she can stack boxes around and climb up them, or like
Yep.
make a chair or table, whatever. Which kind of gave me a little bit of vibes of there was a game on the DS and mobile called Scribblenauts. Do you remember
Yep.
Scribblenauts? Where you could just type in what you wanted and
Yep.
it would make it.
Yep.
That was kind of what I was getting a bit of a vibe with this for. Except more limited, obviously. Like Scribblenauts, you could pretty much type in anything and it
Anything.
would make it. But which also made the game super easy because you could just like type in, I don't even remember what it was. If you had to defeat a level, you could just type in like,
Cthulhu.
yeah, or whatever, and it would just
T-Rex.
instant win every time.
Yeah. What do we need to do here? Oh, Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I might be interested in this one.
Yeah.
The art style is interesting, little
Super chibi.
chibi. people aren't, I haven't heard complaining about it. I remember back in the day when they announced Twilight Princess and people lost their fucking mind about how it was like baby mode Zelda. Zelda for babies. And then in response, they did Twilight Princess, like dark, realistic, and everyone's like, actually, we don't want this. So this could be fun. I'm interested in it anyways.
Yeah, looks all right.
Just Dance.
Just Dance.
More Just Dance.
Yeah, you know what? I'm more Zelda in the way Zelda used to be, not free roaming, do whatever you want, open world.
Yeah, more curated.
More curated. That's what I want.
I mean, Legend of Zelda, the new ones, the open world ones are curated as well.
Yeah.
There's just like a lot of space between you and the like curated levelish type stuff, you know?
I like to harken back to the old times.
Just Dance, whatever.
Yep.
Lego Horizon Adventures coming to Switch. We already knew this. Sony showed this off at wherever they showed it off at.
Yep.
Everywhere except Xbox. They're like, nah,
not Xbox.
not Xbox. Stray is coming to their Switch.
Good call.
I still haven't played it.
It's good.
You never played it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Didn't beat it
How did you play it?
on the Steam Deck.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good.
Yeah.
I didn't get through all the way through it because I got lost in the sauce again.
I want to play it, but I don't want to buy it. So it's like a catch-22. So I would love it to go to Game Pass.
Go Magic Game
But they got
Pass.
Little Kitty Big City, so I don't think Stray is going to come to it.
Probably not.
You don't need to bring Stray to it if you got Little Kitty Big City.
Yeah, that's true.
We got Animal Crossing, but Lord of the Rings. I'm
cheers.
not a fan of the art style of this. With the little hobbits walking around, I did not really like the look of them.
No, this just looks like someone took Unreal Engine and just did some things and made everybody a hobbit.
Yeah. I don't really.
Just using base like art packs.
I didn't really like the look of it. So I was interested in it when I heard of it, but now that I've seen more of it, I'm just like, I don't think so. Unfortunate. Ace Attorney Investigations. This is the Miles Edgeworth collection.
Mr.
basically.
Edgeworth.
Yep. I like kind of what they've done with this one because they have like the original art, but also new art. So you can switch between them because I have like the Phoenix Wright, whatever collection, and it only uses like the new smoothed out art, which doesn't look very good to me, which sucks.
Oh, 6 additional languages.
Yes, they've added new languages.
All new voice dubs.
Yes, all that stuff. I mean, what's the voice dub in the game? Him saying objection? Like, why did they need a new voice dub of that?
Objection and objection.
I have a love-hate relationship with Ace Attorney games.
Yeah.
I've said before. It's like, you know what you have to show.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't show it in the right order, like evidence-wise. And they're like, nope, sorry. It's like, well, I already know what I need to do. What did I miss? What step leading up to it did I forget or not get to, you know? So that's kind of annoying, but
yep.
I like it. I think the good outweighs the bad with those Ace Attorney games, even though they're frustrating that way. 100 Line Last Defense Academy. This just looked like another company was like, you know what would be cool is if we made our own Persona.
Yeah.
And make it not as good.
Is this an anime?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
It just looked like Persona, but not as good. Like you are teleported to some academy and you have 100 days. You have to survive there.
Yeah.
And you have to like manage your relationships and deal with the little monsters and stuff. So, I mean, just, it didn't look that good to me. So,
no, it doesn't look like it's a manga, or it looks like it might be a manga, but not an anime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just didn't look very good to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. It's a remake. I think I played this on the PlayStation, maybe? I played a Romancing Saga game on the PlayStation, and I fucking hated it. I absolutely detested it.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it was, but it was just so bad that I literally played it for like a few hours and was like, I can't play this. Thankfully, I rented it.
It's good.
But hopefully they've, whatever. I think the game, I don't even remember what it was. That was so long ago, like in the 90s or something.
Yeah.
But like, I just remember being like, because I was like stoked to play it. I was like, oh, Romancing Saga, yes, finally. And then I was like, oh, I hate this fucking game. So I would hope they would have made it better now, but whatever.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4.
Here it is, the big one.
So the little preview they showed here, it's cool. Metroid Prime 4 is actually coming, but the little preview area they showed didn't really do it for me.
No, I was like, what is this? Halo?
Yeah.
Is this just Halo?
I was
What's
like,
happening?
can we see some like flora or fauna? You know, some space trees or something like that. Like, let's get through a nice open, like show me some of the openness of the Metroid Prime.
Mhm.
You know, looking around a nice open area and seeing like, oh crap, how am I gonna get to these different points? You know, which they didn't really show in this.
Yeah, this. It just looked. When I watched it, I was like, oh, this is just Doom.
Yeah.
This just looks like Doom.
It just looked like a shooter, basically.
And then just scanning through it now, it's just like, this just looks like Halo.
Yeah, it's not really the demo or the little preview didn't really do it for me.
No, not even close.
At least they're working on it. So hopefully, I'm sure it'll end up being more like another Metroid Prime game rather than a Halo game. Like, imagine it's just a corridor shooter. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing about the other Metroid Primes, is they were kind of like more open, where you'd have to like have a bigger open level and you'd have to like scan and traverse and everything like that. So we'll see anyways.
Pausing the video here, it's come up with like more videos I should watch. And it's like Dave the Diver, X Godzilla. And I'm like, do I need to buy that DLC? If I buy that DLC now, does it wreck my game?
Like wreck it as in it won't work anymore?
Oh no, but like, is there a certain spot in the game you need to be to
do the Dave the
DLC,
Diver DLC stuff? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like usually when games do that, which we'll talk about later.
Yes, we will.
But yeah. Anyways, it was an interesting direct. A lot of stuff I didn't care about, but a few things it was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I said it before we started, but I like how Nintendo does it, where they'll be like, it's a Nintendo Direct, but they're Direct beforehand, where they'll be like, we're doing a Direct on whatever, the 20th.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the Switch successor. Don't tune in if you want to see that. We're not talking about it. Because think of all the trouble that's been happening with like PlayStation and Blizzard and Microsoft. We're like, we're having a show. You should watch it. Everyone's like, oh, here it comes. Diablo 4.
PlayStation 6,
Diablo
let's go.
4 is coming. And then it's like, here's Diablo Mobile. It's like, you fucked up. Just say it's not Diablo 4 beforehand. I mean, they want people to tune in. That's why they don't say that. But still. Yeah. So a few things I'll probably check out on the Switch. Well, maybe just Zelda on the Switch. I'll do anything else on the Xbox if I have to.
Yeah. This is good. This is interesting. There's only one show, one video, one game that I would even consider playing.
The Ori one?
The Ori one, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, just that one.
What was the other maybe?
I was like, oh, well, Capcom versus Fighter, SNK, Fighter guys, X-Men, I don't know, whatever it was.
Marvel vs.
Capcom. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, that'll just go straight in the store for store usage.
Yeah. I'd play it if it was on like Game Pass, maybe. But even then, that's a maybe.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be for sure to watch it. Yeah.
Next up.
Dr.
Disrespect.
I've heard of him.
Did an ex-Twitch employee reveal the reason behind his ban?
Yeah. So this is all a big conjecture thing here.
Oh, yeah. A lot of hearsay.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
A lot of people. This guy just posts on X and he's like, he got banned because he was sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product.
Yeah.
He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon, the powers that B could read in plain text.
Yeah.
Case closed, gang.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, it must be people talking about Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah. So this is a guy named Cody Connors. He apparently used to work at Twitch. Yeah. I recognize his name at Evilly, sort of, for some reason. I don't know why. But he didn't name names. He just said, this is, what was going on.
Yeah.
The implication, obviously, is this is Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
So it's Dr. Disrespect. I can't remember if I I forgot to put in his reply because he sort of replied to it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can dig it up here. He posted a reply. Okay, yeah, this is what Dr. Disrespect said. Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday. So he's going to play Elden Ring on Monday.
Yeah.
So obviously the implication was it was him. He felt he needed to reply to deny it.
Reply to deny.
Reply and deny. So he was removed from the Twitch partnership program, blah, blah, blah. They canned him, shit canned him.
Yeah.
He sued them. They settled out of court. He got paid.
Yeah.
So that means he was fired for a reason that he shouldn't have been let go of, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise he wouldn't have got paid.
Yeah.
So if he was let go because of what they found, he would have got paid. Because you can't be fired for that.
Yeah.
Like, if the implication is, like, let's say the implication was true and he was messaging a minor about meeting them up, and then they found out about it and was like, no, fuck you. You're gone. We don't want you on our platform anymore. Nothing actually illegal happened, which is what he says.
Yeah.
So he got paid because of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it actually what happened? No, well, no one's ever going to know, probably.
Yeah. Who knows?
But I mean, he has a history of cheating on his wife.
Sure does.
He has a history of doing slightly problematic things like live streaming from a bathroom.
Yep.
I mean, was that just stupidity? Probably.
Yeah, I would imagine it was 100% stupidity.
Yeah, but you know, it's hard to say. No one's ever really going to know. But you would think that unless there was another settlement he reached with some, like, again, assuming it's real, why hasn't this person that he was messaging
come out,
said anything? You know?
Yeah, who knows?
So, I mean, no one's ever going to know really, but obviously the implication from this guy was that it was Dr. Disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
And enough people were wondering about it that he felt he needed to reply. So it's pretty messed up if it's true. But also that is also like, okay, again, let's say it's true. People are just at Twitch reading your whispers. I mean, they got rid of that feature. You can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But it was like people were just reading them.
Yeah, I guess.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that with the live streams and stuff, they do have people checking them out, but that's like public. You know?
Yeah. That's all public.
Yeah, that's whatever. That'd be like if someone at Google is just like, oh, just read Dr. Disrespect's emails.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, we'll just read them. It's fine.
It's cool. I mean, I don't know what the TOS on the whispers was. Maybe it said in the TOS, like, oh yeah, we're going to read them.
We're going to read all these whispers and make sure you're not doing anything stupid.
Yeah. He obviously was doing something that was not good, but not technically illegal.
Yeah.
That they found they had to get rid of him, but they couldn't legally get rid of him for the reason,
Yeah.
Which usually means that there was the potential of a crime happening, but it didn't actually happen. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. Nobody will know.
Well, maybe eventually someone will know. Like, he's never going to say, obviously.
No. We need that hard proof evidence.
Like, if it wasn't bad, wouldn't he just say, this is why I was let go?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you? Like, it wouldn't be protected under an NDA. Well, maybe it would be. But even before that happened, when he got a settlement, he could have said, like, oh, I know what happened. This is why. But he was just denied from day one. And do you remember when he got banned on stream and he was acting so fucking bizarre?
Yeah.
Like his life was going to be over? I don't know.
Yeah. It's wild. Don't know. I mean, maybe they did do an NDA to protect him from his whatever he did. Like maybe he made them sign an NDA.
Yeah, I mean, that could be part of it too. On the Twitch's end, they can't release why they released him and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he could have been like, oh, this is why.
Yeah. But he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He doesn't want people to know.
Or, well, I mean, he said he didn't know why.
Maybe he does.
Well, he does now.
Yeah.
Especially with the settlement.
The settlement, yeah.
They would have had to say, this is why we let you go and worked part of the settlement out, you know? It's a very weird situation anyways.
Yeah. They settled in 22.
Huh?
They settled in 22.
Oh, yeah, they settled a long time
Yeah.
ago. But, I don't know. Do you think, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I guess, what's the age you're supposed to be on Twitch?
13.
Oh, it's 13? Yeah. I wish we knew more. I mean, what's his name? What was that dipshit that said he knew the reason why, but he couldn't say? There was some streamer guy who said, like, I know the reason why, but I can't say. He's a fairly big streamer. I think he's on Kick now, maybe.
On Kick, eh?
Yeah.
Just clout chasing then.
No. His tweet about it was so weird when he said it, too. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't disbelieve or believe it, really. I would have to think something bad was going on. I mean, the rumor was he was trying to start his own streaming site or get people to go with him to... What was that fucking website that I was the #1 streamer on? What was that website called? Brime?
Brime, yeah.
That one evening I was the #1 Brime streamer. That was the rumor, was they were all going to Brime. And then some other dude just started his own Brime streaming site. Anyways.
Brime. Good old Brime.
Yeah, that was when I streamed on April Fools, I think, to Brime. And the owner of the site came into the chat and was like, oh, how's it going? And I was like, why are you on Brime?
I remember that. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Oh, my God. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know why. People know, they just, I don't know.
They're just not telling.
This guy could have just made some shit up to get people to come look at his Twitter, which worked, and to talk about him, which worked. So
yep. GG.
Yeah.
You did.
I don't know. It's just a little... Why would you have an NDA to clear your name?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it was Twitch didn't want people to know that they were firing people for stupid reasons that weren't really that bad. So it was a whole thing on their end, too. Twitch is just so weird about that stuff, though.
Yeah.
With their weirdo changes they make and bizarre updates and go back on, tell you one thing and then change it the next day.
Yeah. Well, you know, they need a bigger team to figure out how the community is going to break things.
Or any team.
Yeah, or any team.
Yeah. Anyways, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
He's the 2-time, I heard.
The 2-time.
Yeah, 2-time world champion.
Oh, interesting.
He is a very charismatic gentleman.
He sure is.
I will say that.
He sure is.
I will say
That's why people like to watch him, I guess.
And like to meet up with him at TwitchCon.
Yeah, indeed. Let's talk about Adobe for a second here.
I hate Adobe.
Yes, I also hate Adobe.
Before this.
Oh, yeah, before this.
Yeah.
I use Adobe a lot in my regular work.
I use Adobe Acrobat.
Yeah, we had
PDF readers possible.
It's awful. It is the worst PDF reader possible.
Create a format, make the worst reader for it.
Yes.
Just crazy.
It is the worst reader for it, by far.
Oh, yeah.
So, Adobe, the US is suing Adobe for deceptive subscriptions that are too hard to cancel.
Yes.
Now, I know firsthand how hard it is to cancel an Adobe product.
Yes.
It is exceedingly difficult.
Yeah, I know.
So I had one of the CADS drafter guys, he signed up for a 3-month trial of Creative Cloud.
Yeah.
And so when I rolled over...
Using like the work credit card or something.
No, it's just free. You didn't have to put a credit card in.
Okay.
And it was on his personal account.
Yeah.
But it was kind of tied to the work as well. So when I rolled everything over under my umbrella, so I had control of all the accounts,
Mhm.
that rolled over too, and they instantly put through a year of it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the hell, Adobe?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll just make use of it. It'll come in handy.
Yeah.
And it did come in handy.
Yeah.
But then trying to cancel it after,
Mhm.
almost impossible.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cancel this. They're like, okay, we'll do it.
Mhm.
And then they charge the card for it. I'm like, hey, I didn't want this.
Yeah.
You should have canceled it when I asked you to cancel it. They're like, oh, wait. Okay, well, what about a reduced version?
Yeah.
What about we
yeah,
just give you a couple things? I'm like, no, just cancel it. We're not going to use it. They're like, okay, well, what about this?
Yeah.
What about this? And you can't do it online. You have to call them and talk to them.
Oh my god.
You
Classic.
have either call or do their, or talk to them via the web app,
Oh yeah.
which
fun.
you can
AI.
just chat with them.
Yeah.
It's AI for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then trying to get to somebody is difficult.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Just trying to like cancel anything or even see how much your subscriptions are costing or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
like there's no cancel button.
No.
Anywhere. You cannot cancel a subscription on your own.
Yeah.
You have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, that's kind of like the standard, delay install and just accept your defeats and keep the subscription
Yeah.
tactic, basically.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with it's not as bad, but I know that there was a lot of like cell phone companies and stuff that would be the same. Would be like, oh no, cable companies? I can't remember, but you'd have to call in and
Oh,
they'd
yeah.
be like, oh, why are you leaving us? Oh, no reason. Oh, I need a reason. No reason. No, I need a reason. I need something right down here. There's no reason.
There's no reason. I just don't want it.
And you'd just be on the phone for an hour
Yeah.
saying no reason until you would say like a reason for them. And then they'd be
Yeah.
like, well, what if this? What if that? What if that?
So, well, the reason is you guys suck and I'm going to your competitor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Adobe's just, they're all fucked up recently with all the shit they're doing. Like their other
Oh,
thing
yeah.
with their stealth TOS update where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to use all your things that you make in Photoshop to train AI. Like you just opt in immediately.
yeah.
There's no like asking you. It's just like, oh, we're doing it. You're doing it.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's done.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna read this, right? Just say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
We make you go through it.
That's pretty crazy if you think about it. I don't know if it's just through Photoshop or if it's through all Adobe products, but like I use, unfortunately, Acrobat at work that
Mhm.
has proprietary information that's going to be
Yeah.
used to train what AI with like my work stuff on it,
Yeah. The only thing I use Acrobat for now is to send Adobe Sign stuff off
Yeah.
to get digital signatures. I use Bluebeam for everything else. Bluebeam's review.
Yeah.
'Cause it is-
Unfortunately.
300 times faster.
Yeah.
At least.
Unfortunately, I'm not in control of the computers at work.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we were using like a free PDF reader
Mm-hmm.
that we didn't register. So every PDF had at the bottom of it when you printed it, like saying like, hey, you should register this.
Yeah.
So then for whatever reason, rather than using any other PDF reader and registering it, they were like, let's register Acrobat. So now I have to use Acrobat all the time.
It's awful.
Oh, and it's like before I used to be able to just search for PDF on my computer,
Yeah.
but not like for the PDF. If it was like I wanted a word in a PDF,
Yeah.
I would go to the folder, type in the word, and it would find it. It doesn't work
Mhm,
anymore. You have to search through Acrobat to find
Gross.
a word. It's just like, oh my fucking god. So terrible, dude.
Yeah, it's the slowest, most awful UI
Oh yeah.
ever.
And it changes like quarterly at
Yeah,
least, where
yeah.
it'll be like, all my settings are gone.
Yep.
And it's the menus have all changed. And I have to like figure out how to get it back to like scrolling the way I want and showing
Mhm.
the page the way I want. And
Yeah, as soon as they did that the last time, I was like, nope, get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not using you anymore.
I wish.
I'm making the company pay for something else because
Yeah.
it's $10 cheaper and 300 times better.
Yeah. The most recent thing they've done, I don't know if this is intentional or glitch. I'll always search for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So at my work, it'll be like, I need a listing of all the products I've carried from a company. And the PDF is 400 pages long.
Yep.
So it's like, well, I want to find this specific item. Control F, find.
Yeah.
Type in the word, hit enter. And you'd think you hit enter again, it would go to the next one. No, after the first enter, it takes you to the PDF.
Yeah.
So you have to hit Control F again and then hit enter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my fucking God. Before I could just be like, enter, enter,
Next,
enter,
next,
enter.
next.
And find the one I wanted. No,
Yeah.
not anymore. So did you finally get Adobe canceled?
Yeah.
Or not? Was it? It was Acrobat? What was it?
No, it was the Creative Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it finally got canceled?
Finally got canceled.
How long did that take?
Probably a month.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Just crazy.
So I knew it was coming up. I knew the renewal date was coming
Yeah.
up, and I got in there and was like, no, cancel.
Yeah. It's almost like you need to go in there and do a stop payment on your credit card.
Yeah. What's that? There's a service you can use that makes up credit cards
Oh, yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can just put on, X amount of dollars, and then when you're done, you don't put any more money on it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called.
That's turning. The more I think about that service, the more I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably a good service to use.
The fee might, I don't know what the fee would be, but there's got to be a fee.
Probably, I think it's like a subscription.
Another subscription.
Another subscription to go on top of your subscriptions to cancel your subscriptions more easily.
Exactly. I had my only adventure that I ever had really with canceling something was way back in the day, Xbox 360 era. Before I had a credit card, I was trying to play Phantasy Star Online 2,
Mm-hmm.
which was you need a subscription to play it online.
Yeah.
So I put it on my mom's credit card.
Uh-huh.
And I played it for a while, and then I was like, I'm done playing it. But this time I had my own credit card, and I had it on my account,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to call in to cancel it. You can cancel all this shit now on the Xbox. You
Yeah.
don't have to do any of this shit anymore. But I called in, and I was like, hey, I have this Phantasy Star Online account thing that I want to cancel.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh, we need to talk to the card holder to cancel it. And I was like, well, it's my account. Like, just my mom's credit card. Like, no, we need to talk to the card holder. I was like, well, she's not here. Like, I just want to cancel it. Like, just cancel. He's like, no, sorry, I can't. And I was like, well, okay. Well, is there another? Can I transfer the account to another credit card? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, transfer it to the other credit card. And he's like, oh, okay. And okay, that's done, sir. I'm like, okay, I'd like to cancel my Phantasy Star Online 2 subscription. He's like, oh. He's like, I can do that for you, sir. And I was like, perfect. Let's get that happening here.
Man, policies, dude.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Kind of funny where he was like so surprised, like, oh, wow, nice play there.
You did it.
Yeah.
You
so,
beat the system.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty much been smooth sailing.
Yeah.
For canceling.
I think so too. Yeah. Everything's gotten a little bit easier like that.
I had to cancel some subscription for something like in store in town. I don't remember what it was, but they were just like, well, you know what, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm moving to Alberta.
Oh yeah. That's Shaw. That was you trying to cancel
Oh,
Shaw
maybe.
for sure.
And they were like, oh, okay. Because they were trying to get me to keep on to it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm moving out of province. I don't need it anymore. Oh, okay. So that worked well. But,
Yeah, that's definitely either Shaw or Telus.
Yeah. So thankfully that worked.
Yep.
But it was just like, I just want to cancel. I don't need a reason why. Just cancel. I know it's your job to try to retain me, but just cancel it,
Just
please.
cancel it.
Please just cancel it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Bathroom time.
It's
Oh my God.
Man, I'm holding it.
Exactly. Wait, Hefe is wearing jeans. WTF, he was. Grow food and serve dinner to your friends. I doubt the hobbits are growing their pipe weed and hosting smoking parties, which is half the reason Gandalf even hung out with them. And Bilbo was the other half. Otherwise, the fucking hobbits suck. Even Bilbo hated the rest of them. Yeah. Frankie, baby. The hobbits grow food. I mean, I remember in the Lord of the Rings movies there, they have all their like gardening and shit. I'm pretty sure they talk about it in the books too. And I think they probably grew their own pipe weed, the old Toby and whatnot, you know? So, and they do enjoy cooking and eating, so Think about all the dwarves that invaded Bilbo's house, ate all his food. Oh, Frank wants to come up here. All right, come on up. Frankie, come on. Come on. Do I have to pick you up? Oh, God. Come here. There we go. Bilbo's party, exactly. I got a cat on my lap. A cat on my lap. Tail in my face. Hey, buddy. He's going to abandon me here very shortly. When Sir Mikey T comes back. Right, Frankie? You bet. You bet is right. Franklin, Delano. Cats are fickle beasts. Exactly. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's his full name. But you didn't know that, did you? Well, now you do. Right, Frankie? Where's your chin? You scratch it. No? Oh, the booty scratch. Oh, I see. Oh, the booty scratch. Oh, Frankie, baby. Bye. Bye.
Classic Frank.
See you later. Bye. Bye.
Look at this guy.
Yep.
Hey. What are you doing?
Just being a wiener.
He's being a cat?
Yep. Basically.
All right. And lastly, on our news section, Louisiana lawmakers approve a surgical castration option for those guilty of sex crimes against kids.
Oh my gosh.
This could have been Guy. This could have been Dr. Disrespect right here.
I don't think he committed a sex crime.
No, I don't think so either. That's pretty wild. So, chemical castration. Oh, how does chemical castration work?
It just like takes away your sex drive. Yeah. It's like I don't even know what you call it. Just suppresses your testosterone maybe or something like that. Yeah, so this gives the option for a judge to do actual surgical castration. I can't imagine most judges would do this. I mean, I don't even think they really do chemical castration too much. I remember when I was a kid and I'd hear about chemical castration, I just assumed it would like make your balls shrivel up, fall off, or they inject something into your balls so they like die or something like that. So I was thinking about it. Like, I don't know if Louisiana has, like the death penalty for murder and stuff like that. Because I was like, oh my god, they're like actual castration. That's pretty fucked up. But then I was like, well, if they're gonna kill a guy for murdering somebody with the death penalty, is it that different, really? You know?
Yeah.
Which I didn't really think it is too much. But I would think that if they were going to do that punishment, it would have to be like very like obvious guilt.
Yeah.
Like there's definite DNA involved. Like it was recorded, you know, like definitive proof. Because if someone is like falsely convicted, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, extremely messed up. I mean, it looks like it works on both, like chemical castration anyway. It works on the same way on both male and female people.
I would have to imagine that it's super rare for a female sex offender.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine so. But it looks like it's also used to treat cancer.
Oh, okay. Cancer free. That's good, I guess. I don't know of any other state that has the option of actual surgical castration.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just the balls or what's the deal.
Yeah,
They lop the whole thing off.
It's just the testicles,
Oh my god.
because that's where all the stuff is stored.
Yeah.
All the sex juices.
Oh right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they just cut the
your
gonads
sacks.
off.
That's yeah.
One or both testicles can be removed.
And then what do they give you, a fake walnut in there? So you have
or
the look of it? Probably not.
Maybe not.
Nah.
No, I doubt it. They just leave the
No prosthetic ball.
No, just a flappy sack.
Oh my god. Could you imagine? Just like a old grocery bag flapping there.
That's what it would be. Just an old grocery bag just flapping in the wind.
Yeah. At first I was like, yeah, that's fucked up. But then I was like, well, maybe it's not that fucked up. But again, if it was someone that was like falsely convicted, that would suck.
That would suck a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. Get rid of their desires and all that kind of stuff by cutting their nuts off.
Or just lock them up forever. I guess this is the cheaper option.
That is the cheaper option.
But a lot of times, I mean, sort of like that sort of abuse is not always sexual in nature.
No.
Sometimes it's just about a power thing.
Yeah.
So they could still molest a kid just because you don't have balls.
Yeah, I guess.
So the molestation could still happen.
With that,
Or they could cut off their everything else, fingers.
yeah. But is the molestation part, is the power part of the testosterone drive
Yeah, it could be.
to do that?
Or is it just a mental defect? I got
It could be.
testosterone.
Oh, no.
I think it's something more of a mental defect. So they got to remove the brain, I think.
Maybe.
That would solve the problem.
Mental
I think.
defect could be testosterone induced. I don't know how it works. I'm not an
Lobotomy.
expert, and I can't claim to be an expert.
They need to
or
just do
know anything
lobotomies. Yeah, there you go.
about- yes.
Lobotomize them. There'll be no more molestation after that for sure.
We know more, a lot of stuff after that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what
Just
would
take
be
out the
worse?
frontal cortex.
Lobotomy or surgical castration? Probably lobotomy.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you can't, after surgical or chemical castration, you can still live a normal life. After a lobotomy, that's it. You can't live a normal life.
Yeah, you just sort of sit there and do what you're told.
You just sort of vegetate.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That is fucked up.
It's also fucked up they need to make a law about it too.
Yes, that is also fucked up.
But people are not good, I guess.
No, some people are fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that you could think like, oh yeah, this kid, you know?
Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
I mean, anyways. I wonder if you could like choose to do it. Like if you knew you were a bad guy, I'd be like, yeah, I should get castrated.
Maybe.
I know some killers will be like, yeah, I want the death penalty. I'm going to kill again unless I get killed.
Yeah, you got to put me down, boy.
Yeah. So I wonder if there are people like,
I would imagine there are. It's like I don't want to do this or feel like this.
yeah,
Just give it to me.
just chop them off,
Chop them off.
dry them up, make it into a necklace.
Yeah.
That'd be weird as fuck, dude.
You could just go around and be someone's chief eunuch.
Oh yeah. I wonder if there's a like fetish for that. Probably. There's probably
No.
castration fetish, I bet you. This is a weird topic.
This is a weird topic. Let's roll on.
All right.
Let's
sounds
roll
good.
on. We've lost the plot here. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Game Club.
Oh.
I have not played enough of
Prey.
Prey to
Heard of it.
warrant another episode of Game
Okay.
Club in the proper method.
Uh-huh.
So instead,
Uh-huh.
Curb Stomp is going to regale us
Uh-huh.
with his
Uh-huh.
Elden Ring
Ooh.
adventures of the new and latest
Only
Erd Tree
Expansion.
DLC.
Yeah, the
expansion.
only expansion.
The only expansion, the newest, the latest, the greatest.
Took him 2 years to
only.
do it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Erd Tree. Give it to me.
Lay it on you?
Right in the Erd.
Okay, well, first of all, I bought it. It came out at like 9 p.m. on Thursday. So I came home from work at like 4 or whatever, and I bought it. So it'll be ready to go at 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, I mentioned this earlier, where this is a DLC where you have to be somewhere in the game to
Yeah.
do it. You have to have beaten 2 bosses to get to this part of the game. One is a boss you have to beat the game, and the other's an optional boss.
Yeah.
I'd beaten them both, so I was ready to go. I saved right at the spot where the DLC starts.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till 9 o'clock, start the game up. Not there, nothing's happening. So I was like, oh, maybe it's delayed on Xbox because it launched early on PC. They were playing at like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Our friend Could Be Anyone was playing the game during the day, waiting for the DLC and like doing other things in the game to get ready.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I can already go. I could have been playing this DLC for like the last 3 or 4 hours. So he was doing that. So I'm running in a circle, exiting the game, reloading, restarting, all this stuff. Nothing's happening. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, let me go check the store. Maybe they changed the update, the launch time. You know? So I go to the store and the button on the store is like, oh, install. So it didn't install it when I bought it. So it's like the first time I've ever bought anything on Xbox where it didn't install it immediately.
That's weird.
Because every other time I buy a game, it'll instantly try to install it and be like, hey, you have to delete something.
Yeah.
So, of course, this time it didn't install it. Thankfully, it's only 18 gigs or whatever.
Yeah.
So it took like 10 minutes to install over Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
But I was just like, fucking, I bought this like 4 hours ago. Why didn't it just install it? Anyways. So that sucked. The DLC is in a new area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't remember what the exact name of it is, but it seems to be like the dark to the light of the regular Elden Ring world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you can still get EXP runes in it to level up, but your power is mainly from this new buff that's in the area where you get from picking up these things called Scudatree fragments.
Scudatree.
Yeah. And every time you level up, it increases how much your stats scale, basically.
Yeah.
So you go in there and you're like, let's say you're at 1 times, but then you do level 1 of the buff. So your stats are like 1.1 times as strong or whatever. And you keep going up. I don't know the exact numbers, obviously, but that's kind of the idea behind it. And I will say, like, the enemies are hard in the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I do, like, in the main game, I was like doing, like, my attacks would do like to a boss, like I would take off like, you know, 1/8 of their health with 1 attack.
Yeah.
In this, it's just like a little crumb of their health bars coming off when you have no buff, right?
1 thou.
Yeah. And I did level up my stats a fair amount. I was just sort of adventuring around and I'd be like, oh, I found some fragments, level up. Oh, I found some more fragments. Oh, level up. Oh, I found some more fragments. So I'm at like level 4 or something like that. But there's another buff you can get for your summons that buffs up your summons. So you can summon in other players to help you.
Yeah.
Or there's like AI controlled spirit ashes, which summon different like enemies to fight with you.
Oh,
you can only summon them at certain points. Like if you're going into like an area with a lot of enemies, it'll let you summon them, or like some bosses.
Yeah.
So I leveled that up as well. So that's like at level 5 or whatever. I've only fought a few bosses, right? I'm only on New Game Plus 1.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
So I beat the game once and I restarted again and played through to the point where the DLC started. But our friend Could Be Anyone, he's at like New Game Plus like 6 or something like that. And he said he was getting like one shot by the bosses. Like they would hit him once and he would die.
Wild.
So on New Game Plus 1, it's not that bad. I will take a few hits.
Mm-hmm.
And the first sort of like mini boss I fought is this knight in this jail that you go to. But he's so fast and his range is so huge. I kept getting rocked. But they have these new weapons that they've added to the DLC that are almost made to like fight some of the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
This new weapon, a backhanded sword that I picked up.
Backhanded
Well,
sword?
normally you hold the sword
Oh,
and
yeah,
it comes
yeah,
out
yeah.
this way. This way it comes out back, right? And the moves are built to like fight this guy, I swear to God. Because when he starts his motion for his attack, you do the backhand power attack and you sort of swing off to the side and stab him in the back. So when I equipped that sword, I finally was able to beat this guy. I was leveled up, so I was doing more damage, which was cool. But I got to the first like boss of the actual boss, and I'd talked to an NPC somewhere in the game. So when I got to the room of the boss, there's like a gold. You can summon these other NPCs. If there's a golden summon spot, it'll summon like an NPC, right? But you can still summon your regular Spirit Ash. And I have a Spirit Ash called the Mimic Tier, which basically makes a dark copy of yourself that has all the same abilities. Everything you're equipped with, your Spirit Ash has.
Yeah.
So he'll use all the moves that you have or any of the items you have that are equipped. So the first boss is this dancing lion, like, you know, the Chinese dragon.
Yep.
So it's like that, but a lion. It looks kind of like that.
Okay, yeah.
So I go in there. I summon the guy outside. I go inside, summon my Spirit Ash. And I just decimated this boss. It was so stupid. I was laughing so hard because he was just getting destroyed by the two guys. I was just like watching basically. And then I started going in and going crazy with my sword or whatever. But it was just like, I trounced him. It was crazy.
That's good.
It's good and bad, you know? Like, people were saying that DLC's so hard or whatever. And then it was like, oh, I beat him like first try. Like, but a lot of these guys that are saying the DLC is so hard, they're not doing summons. That's a big thing. Is like, oh, you summon, you use a Mimic Tier, oh, like scrub maneuver. Like you're bad, you know? But like, the DLC is designed with using these summons in it, obviously, because there's two buff systems in the game.
Yeah.
One is your character, the other is the summons. Like half of your leveling up is with your summons.
Huh.
So it's kind of designed for summons to be used, right? And then I accidentally started to attack another boss. I just was like, oh, there's an open doorway. I'll walk through it. And it like does a cutscene and summons this boss. But I hadn't used all my EXP. And when in these games you die, you drop your EXP. And you can only get it if you pick it up, right?
Yeah.
But it was trapped in this boss room now.
Oh, no.
So I was like, I have to fucking beat this boss to get my runes back. Because there was like a lot of them. Like in this DLC, I entered it at like level 188. And I've played like, I don't know, like 10 hours of it or something like that. And I've only leveled up 2 times.
Oh, wow.
Because it takes that many runes to level up, right? So I was like, I have to get my runes back. So I fought him like 3 or 4 times and I finally beat him. But it was also, again, like, wow, that didn't take that long to beat him. There's been a lot of talk in my chat, talking shit. Like, oh, when you get to these other bosses, you're not going to be able to beat this boss ever. It's like, okay, classic. Come on. Like, let's be a little serious here. I think I'll be able to beat the boss. But I'm liking it so far. There's a lot of stuff that's sort of reused, but not really. Like they'll have a similar enemy and it looks different. It's like a palette swap almost.
Yeah.
But they do like, just so much damage. Like even like the base enemies, they'll just hit you and it'll be like, oh, that was half my health. But I will also kill them in one hit.
There you go.
So it's like
you just got to get that hit in.
Basically.
If they surprise attack you, you're done.
There's interesting. So in the game they have these things called legacy dungeons, which is basically like a dungeon that would have been like in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like a sort of whole big area. And I found one where in the game, you've never played it, you don't know too much about it.
That's true.
But there's these living pots. They're like big jars that are alive, basically. They have a lid.
Yeah.
And they're like, whatever, creatures that fight or whatever. Well, you go to basically where the factory where they're made, and you've never seen what's inside of these jars before. So when the first one comes sliding out of the jar and attacks you, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Because this big, massy, fleshy blob comes sliding out of this big jar and attacks you. It's pretty fucked up. But it was a cool dungeon to go through. And then I get to the end of it, and there's like this enemy you fight that's just so fucking fast, and he's teleporting all around, and oh my god, I was like, I don't know how far back I go when I die. Like, do I start is there a checkpoint right at the dungeon, the boss door? So it's like, I have to fucking beat him here because I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back. Thankfully, I beat him.
Yeah.
But it was like a chore to beat him, and then he dropped I get a Spirit Ash of this guy, right? It's like, dude, that guy was crazy. Like, I'm going to try him out. So I leveled it up to level 9, whatever. And I tried out. And of course, he's so slow now. He's on my team. He barely teleports,
That's the classic meme.
Yeah. He was so crazy when I was fighting him. Then he's just like a little pushover now. I will say, as I was playing it, I was thinking about our good friend Darkside Phil.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I know he's going to fucking hate this DLC.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was right. He's been complaining nonstop about exactly what I said he was going to complain about. Reused enemies.
Yeah.
Too hard. And not enough stuff in it. And that's exactly what he's complained about the whole time. He's just such a little whiny crybaby about it. It's crazy.
Baby, whiny.
Oh man, it's so crazy. Yeah, it was $50 Canadian, I think, like that. I'm enjoying it so far. Well, it's like basically as big as like a regular game.
Yeah.
Not Elden Ring regular game size, but like, let's say it's like a third of the size of Elden Ring, which I played for like 120 hours and I didn't even beat everything.
Well, there you go.
As I was playing it, Could Be Anyone was telling me, you should use this talisman with the new sword or whatever. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't have that talisman. Look through all my talismans. He's like, oh yeah, you are missing a lot of items. It's like, well, I didn't, have an opportunity to play the game every day at work like you do and collect every item, But that could be a kind of fun little challenge, is to like collect every item in the game,
Yeah.
But I'm liking it a lot. It looks cool. I've noticed a little bit of performance. That's one of the big things, is getting is review bombed on Steam now.
Oh yeah.
Which is mostly because of the performance issues, because there's a lot of stuttering and frame rate drops.
Oh.
But a lot of people are also review bombing it because it's so much harder than the regular game.
Oh yeah, mixed.
Yeah. That'll go back up when the performance gets increased or whatever. I have noticed like some pop in and stuff like that. Like when they'll die and reload, like there'll be it'll just have like the flat like texture of the land, and then all of a sudden all like the vegetation will be like, boop, it'll all pop into the scene,
Yeah. So it looks like that's a lot of the reviews on the front page here. It's just like, oh yeah, it's optimization's terrible.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is too bad, because that kind of game, you need that frame rate.
Oh yeah, big time. It's been pretty good on Xbox. I think it's more of a PC problem. I haven't explored most of it. Maybe all the problems are later in the game or something like that. But so far, I haven't really noticed any frame drops on the Xbox. So, but I'm also playing it in performance mode. I'm not playing it with like HDR and all that shit on.
Yeah.
So that could change it as well too. But yeah, it's a interesting game, and they've definitely. As I was playing it, I was like, they keep referencing like Mikola, who I'm sort of like following after in the DLC. They keep referring to Mikola as him or her.
Uh-huh.
So I said something in the chat like, is Mikola like a man and a woman? Like, what's going on here? And Could Be Anyone was like, oh, all of them are. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you find an item somewhere in the game that he says explains it in air quotes. But apparently they're all like one half of each person or something like that, which I didn't know because I never found that item.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Yeah, it's very weird. The lore is a little crazy in the game, where it's like, what's happening? Huh? What? But that's classic Dark Souls, where it's like, oh, you have to read the description of every item to figure out the story of the game, which I have been doing, but that's not really helping me because there's
so much
2,000 items in the game, and like some of them just are like, this is the armor worn by a general soldier in the army. It's like, oh, that doesn't really tell me anything. So I also was like walking through the forest near the start, and people can write messages in the game where you stand over them and you can read it.
Yeah.
So I looked at one message, and it said like powerful enemy, and there was the pointing, like the guy was pointing into the forest. It's like, I don't see anything over there. So I started walking into the forest, and I'm like, oh, there's just like a regular guy in the forest, like a dude with like no shirt on. So I was like, that's weird. And I get close to him, and he starts attacking me. And his name is like Logar the Beast Man or something like that. And he's got claws that he's attacking me with. And he's totally like swiping, and I was like, oh, this is like Logan. He's like Wolverine.
Logar.
Yeah. So I beat him, and he dropped some beast claws that I can fight with. And the new weapons have all these crazy animations and move sets with them. So this is basically like weapons that are, you're unarmed. Yeah. So you have an unarmed move set now, but there are these claws. But his like moves were just so crazy that he was doing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I was gonna play more yesterday, but my day was fucked up. I woke up had a shower, went to the grocery store, had breakfast, watched a YouTube video, and then I was like, I'll have a nap. It's like 10 o'clock or whatever. I slept for like 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
So
there goes all your gameplay.
Yeah,
time
so
right
I was
there.
like, fuck. I guess I'm not playing it today. So I'll see about doing some streaming of it tonight, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I go home. Yeah, Elden Ring, liking it a lot.
Very good.
You've never really played a Souls-like besides Neo, I guess, eh?
Yeah, and I play a little Bloodborne,
Oh, yeah, Bloodborne.
but not much.
Cool. I want to play Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You got a PlayStation. You can do it.
I have it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
you haven't played it?
no, it's like free with like on the PlayStation Plus or something like that. So I have it, just never played it. Yeah, it's good.
Very good.
I'm not going to give it a negative review.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'm going to sneeze.
Oh my god, another one. Just blowing the top of his head off today. Holy. Oh my god, he died. Oh, he came back to life.
I did. I actually sneezed.
Congratulations, I guess.
Thank you. I had a couple coming up, and that was the first one that actually happened. So that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast.
Okay.
If you liked what you heard, and I know that you did, leave us a rating. Leave us a thumbs up. Let us know how we're doing. Join the Discord down below and join in the conversation. Hopefully we get a regular game club going on.
Maybe
pretty
one
quickly
day.
here. I believe we're not going to do the podcast next week because it is opening week for
Oh,
the
really?
Game Hub.
Okay.
And so I think I need to focus on the store on that Sunday.
Fine.
Because the next day we are open.
Fine.
The next day we are open. So
Fine.
I think that's what's going to have to happen here.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Very good. With that being said, we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
2 weeks time. 2
2 weeks
weeks.
time.
Bye.
Bye. The Smack Talk was all one person, but it really could have been anyone. Yeah, it was Bobby.
Oh.
He was like, you're not going to be able to beat him. It's just not going to happen. 2 weeks? Oh, did not record?
Oh, the recording stopped around the space, apparently.
Oh, bummer. Why 2 weeks? Because next Monday is the store's opening. So Sunday is going to be
Red jacked.
next, not the way Bobby plays, yeah. The next Sunday is going to be getting ready for the grand opening. So that's why. Peeks a cat. Are you going to live stream the opening?
Well, next week is going to be... The grand opening is not going to be till the 15th, but next week is going to be...
Wait, I thought you just said it was opening on the 1st.
It is opening on the 1st, so that's the grand opening.
Oh, my apologies.
We're just going to be open.
Okay.
We have... the soft launch pre-party is happening on the Saturday, and then we're going to make sure everything's going to run properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday is going to be cleaning up after that and working out the kinks to make sure we can actually open and sell product on the Monday.
Kinky. You got your float?
I know I got to go get that still.
Oh, baby. Put in your order.
Oh, I got the sneezels now.
Sneezing it up.
You can now buy and play that body cam game.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yep. You sure can.
Ugh. Yeah, I got a few too many episodes on here that need deleting.
Delete it up. I guess I'll try to get the VOD. What body cam game? It's that one where it looks like it was like real footage, basically.
Oh, we almost made it to the end anyway.
Oh, did we? Okay. Yeah, it was like real footage. You should try to play it because sometimes they just look like they saved, but they didn't actually save. You want to? Oh.
Hey, the recording thing's going there. Almost 2 hours. Maybe.
I know some killers, so that sucked. It was like literally seconds. It was crazy.
That's good. Almost right to the end.
It's good and
That's
bad,
what
you know?
you're talking about.
Like, all right, that's cool.
What's it?
FPS, but from the feed of a body cam. Yeah, and it looks real. Like, the animations and everything look like it's really a cop murdering a minority. It looks interesting. So now Mikey T has to fix the gutters and go to the store.
Yes.
He's got a lot of work to do today.
Will I have a nap first?
I don't know.
I'll try. I'll try.
I guess I'm going to go home and maybe stream Elden Ring or something. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get home. I might also nap. I don't know. We shall see.
Indeed.
What's everybody's plans for today? Any plans, anybody?
Oh.
Did you see that Peace Cat streamed the other day?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's why.
Going to take me to church. Oh, really? Church time, eh? Oh, Costco, right? I'm playing Skull and Boners. Costco Church. What are you going to get at Costco? 10-pack of tennis shoes. Costco's my church. I can only imagine what American Costco's like. I only have Canadian Costco. And I have Costco in British Columbia, so there's no alcohol there.
No alcohol in the British Columbia Costco.
No.
It's true.
How sad. Can't get Kirkland vodka here.
Just a big old jug of Kirkland vodka.
It's real.
It is real.
Yep.
Oh, that sneeze fucked me up. Or maybe all that Frank petting fucked me up.
Yeah, one of the two, eh?
I think it's all the Frank petting. Right, bud?
Maybe I'll go to the grocery
Yeah.
store again. I don't know.
He says, yep.
I bought these breakfast hot pocket type things.
Yeah.
There's a fly in here.
I know there's no screen in the window anymore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they were all right. They were like mushroom, scrambled eggs and bacon and stuff. Pretty good. Better than I thought they were going to be.
Good.
Just so you know.
Yeah. Okay. I buy breakfast mix all the time.
Say hey to the Pizza Kitten. You buy what all the time?
Breakfast mix. It's like
oh, the hash browns.
hash
with
browns,
bacon
yeah,
and
all
all
that
that shit.
kind of stuff. The one from Safeway is not as good as the one from Independent.
Oh yeah.
Independent's got more firm veggies.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they firm up better and their bacon's a little bit better too.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all. I'm like, is this just made in the same factory? But it's different.
Yeah. I don't like the bread at the Independent.
No?
No. Because they have Wonder Bread and then they have their old Haven wagon bread or something like that. I don't know.
We just buy bakery bread.
Whenever I'm there, it's just I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I do like that stuff more, but like I don't eat it fast enough. I find that stuff goes bad. Not enough.
Yeah, there's more
preservatives.
preservatives in the Wonder Bread and shit like that.
You're having some leftover baked ziti? I'm gonna have some leftover spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be for lunch or for dinner. Probably lunch. So I'm gonna do a slow cooker with my old pork steak, mushroom gravy.
Yes.
Curb, I think you're pretty decent in Elden Ring. Legitimately?
That's not what you said earlier.
What did he say earlier?
I don't know.
Tell me.
You were playing.
Tell me.
That was when you were streaming it.
Just wanted to put that out there.
He's just coming clean now.
I don't think he's talked shit about me. It was mostly Bobby. Oh, and Salinth, of course.
Of course, Sam.
But he just does that with any game.
Oh yeah, 100%. In any game you play, it's just trash game alert.
Oh, big time. Well,
yeah.
that's yeah.
Unless you're playing WoW.
Same thing. It could
It's
be
like
anyone.
trash streamer alert.
Could be anyone. Also, just always says like dodge or parry.
Have you tried dodging?
Yeah.
No, haven't thought about that actually.
I'm just like way better at Elden Ring than I was when I first started playing
Yes.
them. So
Yes.
I should go back and look at my first footage of Dark Souls because I'm sure that was just atrocious.
Yeah, you could yell at yourself.
Oh, I'm sure it was so bad. I've seen the death counter for Kai Cenat 100 plus. Now he sucks. He's way further in the DLC than me though. So yeah, I can. But when I first played Elden Ring, I couldn't even beat the first mini boss without dying.
Yeah.
I died to him like 20 times.
That's how I would be.
Yesterday when I was like waiting to stream movies, I started a new character and I I started with the character that has a club, and I got all the way to that point and beat the boss without dying. So I'm definitely better than I was for sure. Anyways, not to toot my own horn, but
Yeah,
toot.
a little self-tooting.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fun.
Well, I think also part of the reason I'm better is because like they have the Dark Souls control scheme, like you're using the triggers to attack and stuff. And when I first played Dark Souls, I'd never played a game that controlled like that. And then I stopped playing it, and then I played Assassin's Creed Origins, where the fighting system is like that, except you don't die in one hit. So then I kind of wrapped my head around using the shoulder buttons for attacking. So then when I went back to Dark Souls, I was like, oh, this control scheme doesn't suck that bad.
That's how the control scheme is for
Sekiro.
Dead Cells.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I never complained to you about your playing in Lies of P either. No, I never said you did. I never said you were talking shit about me playing Elden Ring. I just said people were talking.
People,
you know,
were
like
talking.
Bonnie Raitt says, let's give them something to talk about.
Talk about smack.
Yep.
Got a good old get that smack in you.
Also, Lies of P, I'm way better at than when I first started it too. I also learned things about Lies of P that I wish I knew. I don't know if Tank, if you remember when I was fighting the last boss there, what's her name, Laxtasia or whatever, and she has that lightning attack that I was trying to dodge in her second form. I didn't realize that you can parry those and have them bounce back to her. Yeah, so I was trying to dodge them, but because I just assumed, I should have tried it. I assumed like if you get hit by them, it doesn't matter if you're blocking or whatever. So I watched someone play it and they were parrying them and they were bouncing back, and I was like, oh my god, that would make it so much easier.
So much easy.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah,
very good.
We're gonna wrap her up now. Mikey T's got a lot of stuff to do,
including that.
I remember that. Yeah, me too. It was a nightmare. I died a lot of times to that bitch. A lot of times. I need to play Heady Survivor 2. What's Heady Survivor? Oh, Jedi Survivor. Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I played it one time and then I haven't gone back to it.
Oh,
Too many games. Too many games.
Drug Dealer Simulator 2. You play that one.
Drug Dealer Simulator?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're growing marijuana, and then there's guys in a tropical island
Making some cocaine.
some cocaine.
Very good.
Oh, there's a game called Innocent Grape.
I have that game. Drug Dealer Simulator 2. I can't believe it.
Oh no, there's nothing sexual in these previews.
What was it? Innocent Grape?
Oh, there was one. Am I on the right scene? Are we getting banned?
The first one too, I think. Sell THC vapes at the game store. You need to be licensed to do that.
Yeah, you definitely need to be licensed in that.
And you can't have
whole different beast.
Like, I don't know how it is in America, but like here, there can be you can't look into any of those stores.
Yeah.
You have to ID at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, like it's not just
yeah.
if you look young, it's the same. Yeah. So,
Yeah, no, it's like a $10,000 license too.
yeah, it's not cheap. So you're just gonna have to sell them illegally, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's the only way.
yeah. Let's say goodbye, everybody,
Goodbye, everybody.
and we'll see you next time. Have a fine day, everybody. Use that loan you just got. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we did use it.
It's all gone. They
all
need to get
gone.
another loan.
Yeah, we want to sell THC products.
Yeah.